I'm going to eat a salad on the podcast, and any one of yous who has the nerve to complain, I'll pacify you by saying this. We brought in Stella. Stella, I understand your nickname is the Anal Princess.
Yes.
What kept you from being the Anal Queen?
Queen is a little like matronly and old, and I like to be submissive. You know, I'm the submissive one.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
want to be in control. So
Once you're 30, you'll be the Anal Queen.
when I'm a MILF, I guess I want to stay a princess though.
Sure.
Yeah.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
Maybe we can buy you a pony someday. We'll pool
Yeah,
our money.
exactly.
Well, King Croc, I'm sure, is very excited by this news. King Croc
He
usually
likes anal.
I
Loves
do
it.
enjoy anal. Yeah.
loves it.
I love anal too.
Oh, there's
Wow.
already chemistry
It's
in
the
the air.
best.
That's great. You guys have something in common. This
It's
is
so
wild.
good to meet you.
King Croc, the only problem is his penis is not anal sized.
Too big?
It's way too big.
Yeah. Gotta have
Almost
a
10
small
inches.
dick. No, but actually though, you just need an anal pro because the butthole can stretch infinitely. Like
Infinitely?
yeah,
really?
like once it starts stretching a little, it can take anything.
It's like the universe.
So I mean, it's harder to do it with a big dick, but you can put anything in the butt.
in your butt or in the butt?
The butt.
Now,
So your butt.
I wouldn't say I have a special butt. I have just
Okay.
pushed
I
it
think
to its
many would
limits.
disagree.
do you have
Maybe I'm born with a stretchy butthole and I don't realize that I'm special.
do you prefer a size over another size?
I mean, I've had anal almost every day for the last 3 years, and I haven't blown my ass out. Like my ass is still just as tight as it was because I fuck like a good 6.5 inch dick usually.
So is it your
So that's like a good
boyfriend, or-
natural size. Like think about the size. Yeah.
Okay.
Think about the size of like what comes out of your ass.
Sure.
The same thing should go in. You know what I mean? And then it doesn't change the size of your asshole.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there's a lot of theory that goes into this. It gets deep.
Man,
Anal
you hit the
science.
jackpot with my dick.
Mia is thank you for bringing Anal Princess. How did you guys meet? Like how did this happen?
She was one of my tables at work.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And then somehow you
Well, because I know her from like TikTok.
And you also knew her
Oh.
because she was the one who requested a cushion to sit on.
I'm really uncomfortable in these chairs. I got fucked
hard
earlier.
so I am
In the cab on the way here, I got fucked up the ass.
I'm completely ignorant to what you do like online as far as so you have a TikTok that
Yeah.
and that this is what made you famous.
Yeah, I mean, famous is very flattering, but I started during COVID just sharing, kind of as a coping mechanism, sharing memes about how much I liked anal and just like, you know, on a children's app, you get attention really fast when you're talking about gaping your asshole.
Sure.
And so it just got a lot of traction and then people asked for an OnlyFans and I was applying to med school at the time, but I was like, oh, make a little bit of money before I go to med school. And then I just made so much money and I always wanted to do porn anyway. So I was like, this is my chance. So I just put off med school and went full force into anal porn.
Wow.
On OnlyFans. I have a few Pornhub videos, but most of it's on OnlyFans.
Would you say you're an MD and getting fucked in the ass?
I wouldn't give that yet, but soon.
Soon.
Wow.
Soon. When I do double anal, I will say that I qualify.
When you do the residency.
Yeah,
per
the
se.
residency.
Two
Okay.
cocks will take up
Two
residence.
dicks, yeah. Or like at least I got to do a dick in the pussy and butthole at the same time.
Okay.
Double.
Yeah.
And I think we should maybe help her with that. Because if you...
I actually need some help with that.
Absolutely.
I've been
Okay.
looking for some people.
Now your boyfriend's open to having a guy like maybe like a King Croc, a big black man,
Yeah.
step in there and have a little fun.
Yeah, we're super open. He's pretty crazy. He's
Okay.
bipolar, so you know, bipolar people see the world through totally
he was
different
the
lens.
homeless guy.
Yeah, he's the one who took my anal virginity. He was my client in the homeless shelter.
This is, we have
my
to talk about
God.
this. This
Okay,
is
what?
this is unbelievable.
But so he lets me fuck whoever I want.
But because he's a bum. I mean, what can he do? But King Croc,
Oh
are you comfortable with having your dick in her body wedged up against a homeless guy's cock?
Now
at the
homed,
same
now
time.
homed homeless man. Now homed.
He's homed now.
Yeah.
He's still got
So he
scabies.
showers and he.
He's still
Yeah.
got some pubic lice.
Yeah.
I mean, we can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But
Wow.
Oh, wow. How open is this guy? I mean, could you like?
I mean, you could bring your friend instead, and we could just do you and your friend.
Okay, that's a-
And
that's
then
a
because the
suggestion.
thing about when you have two guys and one girl, the two guys have to get along. They either have to be bi for each other, or they at least have to be friends that are really comfortable with each other.
I
They
know
can't be
it's
like
strange.
strangers.
I know a
Yeah,
great
yeah, that
guy.
makes sense.
I know a great friend
never
of
done
King Croc's. His name is Dino. He's right there. And I think that
he's a homie though.
you know, visually, the difference in body size, like you know, the skinny man. They're both tall, and I'm pretty sure they have.
Yeah,
big,
that has to be a genre of porn, right? Like skinny
Yeah.
big.
Skinny big,
Like,
yeah,
it's
exactly.
like young, old, olders for youngers,
Exactly,
skinnies for
skinny
bigs,
big.
bigs for skinnies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
we could
great.
do it.
So you got to tell me, Stella / Anal Princess, the homeless guy story.
Yeah.
It is so fascinating that you fell in love with a guy living in a cardboard box. I mean, this guy smelled like
car, okay?
shit.
Okay,
This
it was
guy
a
had
car.
a cloud of flies circling his head every waking moment. This guy, he was like Pigpen from the Peanuts.
Yeah, was it? Did he even give a shit about would he just shit anywhere? Just shit his pants?
Okay, well, to answer that question first, yes, he'll shit anywhere, but
What?
so will I.
Oh
so
my
it's fine.
God.
But actually, like one of the first times we hung out, he really had to shit, so he got out of his car in a Best Buy parking lot and took like a massive shit. I remember that very well.
So
It was there for months
Like
after
on the
too.
cement?
Yeah,
Oh my god!
in the middle of the night.
I think this is
Okay.
this is an example of how far confidence will take you in the
Yep.
dating
Oh,
world.
confidence will take you so far. Yeah.
I mean, you nailed it.
You could shit in a Best Buy parking lot and then be like, sorry about that. Onward with our date at Olive Garden.
Exactly.
And now is he? I mean, does he have a little cut of the OnlyFans?
Yeah, I mean, I take care of him very, very well.
Oh my god!
Gives him a
this guy's
can of beans every night.
Because he took my anal virginity. He changed my life forever. It
Wow.
enlightened me like a whole new
He
side
gave her
of my life.
HIV.
If you
Changed my
guys,
life
if you guys are
forever.
if you guys are in a fight, do you just drop him off anywhere? Because he could just, he could survive. He could sleep anywhere, right? So that's awesome. That must be nice.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Wow, this is an
What's
interesting
his name?
story.
Drew.
Yeah, fuck you, Drew. Get out of the house. Take your things and go. He grabs a stick and puts like a couple quarters in a hanky and ties it to the end and walks on out the door.
That's it.
No, he's got a good nest egg now. Now that he's fucked my butt to the point of, building me a business.
How much money has Drew made off of this?
Well, the problem is that he can't handle money. Like he's immensely ADHD and bipolar, and so like he just can't handle money. So he just spends whatever he wants on my cards. Like I don't give him cash. I just let him. But he's very low maintenance. Like all he needs is food and like a couch and like a heavy bag to hit, and that's it. He's
Okay.
very cheap and anal. He needs butthole.
He needs that. You probably shouldn't let him practice combat sports. That might
Yeah.
backfire on you.
He's an ex-Marine because it was a veterans shelter that I worked in here in LA. So and veterans love, or at least Marines love butthole.
They do.
Yeah.
But you got to be
And
careful on
combat
4th of July,
sports.
though, because that'll really trigger the PTSD.
Would you say are you in love with this man?
Yeah, I've been with him 3 years.
Wow.
I'm also with other men. I kind of am in love with another man also. So I have a problem with monogamy, but he's one of the most special people I've ever met, one of the most genius people I've ever met, and also like a sexual demon. So I love that.
The homeless
about
guy.
him. Yeah, I think he's like an absolute genius.
You got to tell me how the two of you met in detail.
So when I was doing pre-med at UCLA, I was working to prepare for like my med school application at a homeless shelter off Pico just for veterans. And it was like a 6-month program for just 30 veterans at a time. And they would live there and we'd counsel them to find housing, get sober, figure out their finances and everything. And it was a harm reduction shelter too. So they all had to have like either major drug addictions or mental health problems. And I worked there for a couple months before he walked in one time, and he was like one of the only young guys, and he was so hot, and he wrote poetry, and he was super manic.
Wow.
And so for like almost 6 months, I just had crazy sexual tension with him, but I didn't do anything because I loved my job.
Wow.
But I would literally go home and masturbate to the thought of him like every single night. And so then one day I was just working a late shift, and he asked if I wanted to hang out after. And I said, yeah, I just couldn't resist anymore. Like I had to cave.
You want to, after this, I mean, I know it's not much, but you want to throw rocks at pigeons with me?
Well, that's what, I had an Uber take me down the block to the 7-Eleven so no one would see me get into his car, like an old Nissan Rogue that he lived in, right?
What year was it?
2012
Did it
Nissan
stink?
Rogue.
It's kinda
Oh,
new.
no, literally the floor of it. Yeah, but it looks old because one, it's been crashed so many times because he used to be an alcoholic. And
I like this guy,
to the floor was caked in like Fritos and Cheetos, like the whole floor just caked in it. Because he just lived out of his car. So
I just you incels better be fucking listening to this. Dude.
yeah, I know people hate him because they're like, he doesn't deserve this.
I mean, you could be a homeless motherfucker and your life could change overnight.
Because he was so hot and confident. It's that manic confidence and just sexual energy. So I literally got in his car. He drove like 2 blocks to a Ralph's parking lot, the one off Pico, and he took my anal virginity like almost within 5 minutes.
Okay,
What
so
the fuck?
Leo, he fucks in parking lots. You gotta love this guy.
Yeah, who is this guy?
He really is a legend. You guys would love him.
What does he look like?
Hot? No, he's like a Southern boy, blonde hair, blue eyes.
I'm telling you, man, this
Kinda
guy
big,
better have been a
'cause
hell
like
of
a
a
Marine.
soldier when he was over in Iraq. If this guy didn't get a Medal of Honor, I agree with all the haters. He doesn't deserve your asshole.
Even before me, he's taken like 30 girls' anal virginities.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's
That's
like
a
an anal.
fiend.
So that's why like I love anal so much, I think, is because when he took my anal virginity, one, I didn't even expect to have anal that night. I was just on my period and I just felt his dick go in my butt. And it was euphoric. Like no pain, nothing. He knows exactly what to do
Now,
to make you love anal.
What is it about anal that's way better than vaginal
Well,
sex?
can we back up a little bit, Leo? Like, we gotta know, right? How
just
I mean, he
fucking-
pulls into the Ralph's parking lot.
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
gotta like, do you guys clear out a nest between the Fritos and the Cheetos?
Oh, he
and-
already had like a little bed made in the back seat because he liked to sleep there.
Okay.
Okay, so you go back like, hey, you know, this conversation's going great.
Yeah.
You want to hit the bedroom?
Yeah.
2 doors open.
I mean, we
go
had
around.
such intense sexual chemistry by that point that like I started eating his face and his dick like the moment I got in his car.
You started making out with him and sucking his dick.
Yeah.
And the dick, I imagine, smelled like a can of clams that had been sitting in the sun since August.
Honestly, I don't know how like I was so horny for him. I didn't smell anything, nothing. Like it was literally the horniest night of my life. But then I would be in that car the whole next year, like every night eating his ass and sucking his dick. And he has foreskin as well. Let me just preface.
Wow.
And
Gross.
after about a year of doing that, I brought him to my bedroom for the first time, like inside a house, and had sex with him. And I saw his butthole like in the light, and it was so dirty. And I was like, oh my God, I've been eating like shitty butthole for a year, and I never knew it because I was so horny. I just didn't even care.
What the fuck?
It's like when a girl wakes up the morning after and she sees a bag of Arby's on the floor.
But girls will do anything if they love you, you know?
Yeah. So,
I'm gonna stop showering, man.
Yeah,
That's the
Danny,
lesson I've
this
taken
is
from
your
this.
dream.
is this your dream?
This is his dream.
To be homeless and get my ass eaten? I like 50% of it.
Dude, that's insane. So what is it about anal that is so much better? I mean, none of us have really taken in the ass here except for
Yeah.
Dino.
But have you guys put
I
it in
have.
an ass?
Yeah,
How many of
okay,
you?
definitely
so
taken
maybe
this.
you both could take turns explaining what do you think? What's the allure? Why is it better than vaginal sex for you?
I'm sorry. I'm not done, Leo.
I know. There's
I'm not-
way
I
too
gotta go
many
back.
questions. There's way too
Go
many.
ahead. Just
So-
go with whatever you want. I'll answer
You
anything.
get fucked in the ass the first night. I
Yeah.
get it. There's a ton of passion.
Yeah.
You've been fantasizing about this guy. And when you get banged in the ass, the smell isn't so much of a problem. But when the next night, after your next shift at the shelter,
Yeah.
you go back to Ralph's
Basically, yeah.
and you spread those cheeks and you dive in tongue first, is there any texture?
Oh God.
Honestly, unless you're like looking at a butthole, you don't really notice much. Like I don't know if you've ever eaten shit before, but like,
Jesus.
But if you have like, and if you're not smelling it, you're not tasting it. So it's really not as bad as it seems. Like in the passion of the moment, you don't taste anything. Nothing matters.
Never got E. coli or anything? No E. coli?
I've gotten strep throat like 6 times.
Okay.
Strep group B, and group B lives in the intestine. So I'm trying to limit my poop eating
Gotcha.
adventures.
Sure,
They are over.
How does that
Yeah.
work? Do you show up to the shelter like, Drew, this is the 6th time with strep. You think you could shower this month, man?
No, I actually never got it from him because only some people carry strep group B. But when I started doing porn with other girls, I would like take the butt plug out of their butt on camera and it would have poop on it, and I would just put it in my mouth so they wouldn't feel embarrassed.
Whoa.
And then I
Damn.
started getting strep from other people because some people carry it.
Tanny, I don't know what's going on. We've done many episodes of the pod,
Yeah.
but two girls in a row have eaten shit
Yeah.
on this
I was
podcast.
Oh
just
no!
gonna say that.
When you do anal stuff and when you do porn, it's like part of the
Part
game.
of the game.
Yeah, it just is.
You have to eat the shit? 'Cause
Well,
I've
I mean, it
done
just
anal
happens
with her.
to you. Well, no, but you're not a girl who like the guy. So you take your dick out of a girl's butt and then go put it in another girl's mouth, right? Like you're not having.
Have you
you
done
need to
that,
have
Debbie?
2 girls, and then you'll give a girl strep.
Well, it's always been my dream to give.
Or
a girl
you
strep.
could be the one that's taking the dick in the mouth out of the butthole.
How about Dino's that guy?
The guy. I mean, has he heard of a wet wipe? Maybe you should. You know?
Now he's very clean. Now he's really good at cleaning his butthole. He just had limited access to showers.
I get it.
So when do you think? When you ate his ass, and maybe even you, Miss, I'm not smelling it, so I'm not tasting it.
Yeah.
Was there maybe a time when even you couldn't overlook the amount of shit and odor coming out, and you had to be like, "When was the last shower?" And he was like, "It's August, February."
I don't know what's wrong with me, but like, I didn't notice anything for literally that first year, like of me going to his car every night and fucking him in his car. But once we moved it to like a real bedroom with actual lighting is when I was like, oh, okay, there's points where you have to just go clean it, you know?
See, King Croc?
So I have standards now. I was just in a lustful period of my life.
It's just everybody falls
You
in
go
love with a
through
vagrant at
periods.
work and has anal sex with them in a car.
Exactly.
He's been complaining.
Everyone should.
I agreed.
At
King
least
Croc,
once.
King Croc, you have hit on a bunch of homeless women, so maybe that's on the table. But also, King Croc, all I hear out of your mouth is complaints that I don't have my own place. I don't know why I made you sound like that. I don't have my own place. I can't be having sex with no women's. King, now you do have a place, but you didn't need to. I'd say you're throwing away your money renting a room right now. You can get all the pussy you want in the back seat.
It's true. I mean, it's expensive to live in California.
It is.
And fuck the system. Like, I respect people that are like, fuck it, I can be happy with no home and no idea where my next meal is coming from. I
Really?
like, genuinely respect that.
It's kind of minimalism in a way. Like I respect that. You know what I mean?
I do too.
I think you're just trying to fuck this girl in the ass.
He doesn't have to be homeless to do that.
Ooh, okay. So I'm liking this. Now we can
Some
move.
sexual energy.
Now we can move,
Yeah.
Leo.
Yeah, thank you.
Into the territory you wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you can describe the allure. I mean,
Yeah.
we're just ignorant people that haven't taken it up the ass. You know what I mean?
So-
One exception.
Yeah. Except for
The main thing about anal is it's so all-consuming and overstimulating that you can only focus on like survival and breathing and the feeling in your body. Like normal sex, probably for guys and also for girls, like pussy sex, you can think about your to-do list. You can still be stressed about your day. Your mind can wander sometimes. But with anal, you're literally so in the present moment and it's such a challenge. And that's what I love about anal. Because afterwards, it's like I was high on something. It's like I blacked out and then I'm euphoric for the rest of the day. Wow. And like I feel no aches and pains. It's basically like a challenge for your body. And it also requires that you breathe really deeply the whole time and relax all your muscles. So it's a bodily challenge.
Okay. Now
Yeah.
you are a scientist, kind of, right? I mean,
I've done
was.
pre-med. I
you've
did
done
pre-med.
pre-med.
Yeah.
So you,
She
I
took
mean,
statistics 101 at UCLA.
have you read up any decent studies about the benefits of anal sex? Is there, or the dangers?
I've heard a lot about the dangers. I would say the benefits is that it feels good. There's not much
Very
more than that,
scientific.
right?
There's not much more than
And
that.
you can't get pregnant.
Right.
And the dangers, I mean, there's a lot of dangers, which makes it more alluring. So
I would say that the allures to anal sex, like she mentioned, you can't get pregnant. But as a guy, and I'm not single and I haven't been single for years now, but when I was single, it had this extra sense of accomplishment if you did it. Because if you convinced a girl to let you bang her in the ass, that was like rounding the bases, hitting home plate, scoring the run, and then getting a blowjob in the bleachers afterwards.
Exactly.
It's more than just getting laid. It's like,
Exactly.
yeah, I fucked her.
well, because it's the ultimate
ass.
dominance, right? Like
Yeah.
it's so dominating. When you're in a girl's butthole, she's like your puppet. Like every motion you make affects her entire body, which is also why it's immensely intimate because you have to go slow and you have to be very aware of what you're doing. You can't just like fumble around in there like a pussy.
You can't be a pussy in the asshole.
Yeah. And also, I mean, for a man, it's just the tightest hole. It's just so tight. They feel different. Like pussies can be tight, but the butthole, specifically like right where the sphincter is, really pulls on your dick.
This girl is a saint.
Really milks
She's-
your cock.
This girl needs a larger platform. I mean, we really need to
agree.
reach every woman in America.
I agree.
Leo, I got a hankering to take a shit in a box and mail it to the government.
Well, I have some good. I have a good way for you to ship it, buddy. And I know this holiday season, are you going to be sending out all these shit boxes to the government?
You know what?
It's very funny.
I'm going to send it to the government. I've got an estranged niece that I might send one to.
Okay.
You know, my father hasn't given me any money in a couple months. I send him a box of my own feces
Send them
too.
a box, dude. And the good thing is, ShipStation's going to set you up for growth, buddy.
I like how you just said that. Send him a box.
Send him a
like
box.
It's a practical gift. Send it to anybody.
And the best thing about it, if you use ShipStation, buddy, it's going to help you with your growth because it's directly integrates with every shipping cart and storefront. So your products,
Oh, wow.
the shit boxes.
Yeah.
You can send them with any of the major Amazon, Shopify.
Oh, wow.
Etsy, all that stuff.
It's integrated.
Yeah.
This is great. And we have a couple of OnlyFans girls here, or excuse me, one. And I'm sure she would be the first to tell you that in the industry, mailing farts, used underwear, and jars, totally normal. So
Yeah.
my shitbox business.
Yeah.
Austin, you want a shitbox? That'll be $29.95.
And look, and you're going to be joining, Danny, when you're shipping these shit boxes, you're going to be joining 130,000 other people using ShipStation.
They've got the kinks worked out, people. ShipStation, whatever your product is, let's quit messing around. I'm sure you guys have a business you're trying to get off the ground. If you don't already, you should.
You should.
Because a side hustle is what gets you out of the rat race. So get on ShipStation. They've got this figured out.
I like math, guys, and look, the numbers don't lie with ShipStation. 98% of companies that use ShipStation for 1 year become customers for life. That's got to be used. That's me currently with my Octopo rings. You can still buy one if you want one. Now, look, ship more and grow more with ShipStation. Go to ShipStation.com today and sign up with promo code LDS for a free 60-day trial. Yeah, we got the flashing lights now.
This little strobe light. The light knows how good of a deal this is.
And guys, start today and get set up before the biggest shipping season of the year, guys.
Oh,
Because you
it's
know
the
that
holidays.
Thanksgiving and the holidays are coming.
Leo, Kwanzaa's right around the corner.
Seriously, right now is the great time to get that free trial and use it during the freaking holidays. All right, so that's a 2 months free. All right, so visit ShipStation.com, click the microphone at the top, and type in code LDS. Well, for the fans, I know that they would love for you and Mia to discuss your anal sex stories right here on the pod. And
I give
I
it to
would
this
love
broad
to
every night.
hear.
every night.
I give it to her up the ass every night.
That's why she follows me. She's got to get all the
Yeah,
anal
exactly. I learned from the pro.
Before we talk about, because me and I do have an illustrious anal history. I guess when you started banging, the homeless guy, was it exclusively anal the whole time?
Yeah, for a while, honestly,
How long?
yes. I don't know. I think I had pussy sex with him maybe like a month into it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You naughty girl.
I know. Well, he just likes anal the most, so he'd even go in my pussy sometimes, but he wouldn't nut in it because he just comes easier in the butthole.
How often? I mean, how long duration wise do you usually take it in the ass?
Oh, it can so depend. Like sometimes, I mean, unless you're trying to last long, most guys don't last longer than like 3 minutes in the butthole because it's just too tight.
And
But I've taken poundings, like long ones. So it depends. Thank you.
what's the largest thing you've taken up your ass? Because I know there's a lot of dildos bigger than any man is built. I mean,
Yeah.
let's start with that cushion.
Yeah.
That your left hand
have
is
not
resting on.
taken this.
That is for people who are listening. The
Sis Wet. You guys know Sis Wet?
No, it's not.
Swedish girl puts like 3 times the size of this in her butthole. You guys should look her
Are
up
you
after this.
serious?
Yeah, Sis Wet is actually the anal queen. I don't qualify for that because of
Wow.
her.
The cushion right there, the circumference, it's like the size of a grapefruit.
Yeah.
It's
Jesus
big.
Christ.
Okay, so that's too big. But if you put extra large dildos up your ass,
I've put big stuff in my butt. I could because you really can just keep stretching it, but there's a point where I want to have anal for the rest of my life, and I don't want to get blown out and not be able to ever do it again or get like an ass injury. And I've never had an ass injury doing anal for 3 years every day.
so let's
You
talk
never
about
had
So
a
I keep it
prolapse?
no, never. I've never had anything happen to my butthole, and that's because I keep pretty like normal
except
sizes.
it got fucked by a homeless
But one
guy.
time I did, I made a salad with my butthole for OnlyFans, and I put a whole squash up there. So that was like,
Oh God.
that was probably like that big. And then I've taken some big dicks. Like I've taken a dick and a dildo that are both like the same size, probably about 11 inches. The biggest dick I've ever taken, which was a porn guy. But I was so scared for it, and I prepared for it really well, but it was just as easy as taking a 6-inch dick because the butthole just stretches.
And I got to ask this question
infinitely.
right now, Stella. You keep mentioning blowing out your asshole with
it's a real fear.
Extreme trepidation. And it's like she has the same fear about blowing out her asshole that a running back in the NFL would have about blowing out his
because
ACL.
it's not just my moneymaker. It's like
career ender.
It's the only way I enjoy life too.
Have you
like
insured your asshole? You should insure
can
it.
you do that?
I believe you can.
I think so, yeah. There's a guy.
I probably should.
Is this an actual injury that you can blow out your asshole?
I wouldn't say that's
It's like a
medical
hemorrhoid,
term.
right? You get like a hemorrhoid.
No, but you could either get a hemorrhoid or you could get some type of prolapse, which prolapses really scare me, where your intestines come out of your butthole.
Is that different than a pink sock?
No, I think it's the same thing.
Because I think girls, pink socking is a subgenre.
Oh my God.
Might be bookmarked on Pornhub.
Oh God.
There's the pink sock, dude.
Is that where it comes out the butthole?
A little bit.
Yeah,
It doesn't
a
come
little
all
bit.
the way out.
That's a
but
genre on
It's
Pornhub?
pretty gross.
Oh no, men love prolapses, and they
Not
ask
me.
me to prolapse myself a lot, and I want to
How
do
do you
anal
do it?
forever. I don't
Can't do
want
it.
to. I don't want to play around.
I want
with
to
that.
be playing in my 40s, okay?
There's a lot of
Yeah.
porn
Tom
girls.
Brady of anal.
There's a lot of
She
porn
won't
girls
know.
that say they can't do anal anymore. Their doctors told them to never do anal again because like they prolapse so bad that it's too dangerous.
So that girl in Sweden who's putting stuff as big as
Yeah.
that cushion up her ass, she might be one of those out of the game by 29.
I mean, she's so famous from what she does that she took the risk. She took the consequences of it, right? But also she said she has some genetic condition where all her ligaments are like really stretchy. So that's why she can do it. She puts full like baby dolls up her butthole.
Oh my
fuck
God.
it. She put a full baby.
Yeah, no, for real.
Legend.
She's put bigger than that. It's crazy. Sis wet.
And then is she
everybody.
rich? Is she loaded on OnlyFans from that?
She should be so rich. She's like the highest earner on all the cam sites and stuff.
Yeah.
She should be. Everyone knows her. I'm shocked no one in this room. I feel like maybe you guys know her and you're not saying you do because you're
Never.
embarrassed.
No.
Now,
Dirty stuff on Pornhub. Also,
you tell your. I mean, do you talk about your job openly, like at Thanksgiving, Christmas?
No.
With the folks?
But I talk about it openly with my mom.
Okay.
Which is good.
And how does she feel about it?
She thought I went crazy. Like the first week I told her that I'm not going to med school anymore and I'm actually making a lot of money online getting fucked. Because she didn't know I was doing all that for months. But then she realized really fast, like, because that's just awkward in the beginning. But then she realized we're like the same. I'm the same person that I was before. I didn't go crazy. I have more money now. I enjoy my life more. I have more time to spend with her. I can help her with my brother's tuition, like that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
And now she likes it. Plus, she's a very sexual person.
Money talks.
And she is also an OBGYN. She's a woman's doctor. So she's very
Wow.
open talking about sex, too.
Oh.
and
So she gets it.
Leo, you mentioned the family.
Yeah.
Is it true during Thanksgiving dinner your homeless boyfriend brought his pet rat to the table?
I cannot
name is
confirm.
Crackers.
I can't confirm that.
I resent your boyfriend a little bit. So
Most guys do,
I think
yeah.
what we should
Resent
do.
him?
I think he's a very lucky motherfucker, right? Don't you think?
I mean, he lives on Skid Row.
Well, yes.
Is that-
Not
how does he live
anymore.
now?
He lives
Now
with
he
you.
lives in my house in Puerto Rico and next to the jungle,
Wow, you're in Puerto Rico. Is that to evade taxes?
basically.
Wow.
I support that.
No, I moved there during COVID. I haven't yet figured out if I can pay less taxes there yet. I would like to, but
How much money are you making, if we may ask?
it goes up and down
Okay.
with porn, but plenty. More
What is
than
plenty?
more
Over
than-
100K
more
a
than I
month?
need. Yes, over 100K a month. And some of my highest month, I made 200, almost 280K in 4 days. Just from going viral on TikTok saying that, talking about anal, talking about fucking my cousin.
You fucked your cousin?
Yeah.
Is that
Not blood relative, okay? But
how many cousins removed?
just one. Like, she's my second cousin.
Second cousin, I think.
it's a female.
Can we even talk about this
Yeah.
on YouTube?
Yeah. Well,
that is
So
good. That's
second
cool.
cousin, I don't think you can fuck a girl though. You ate her pussy.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like, it's not like we're procreating, right? We're just like kissing and eating each other's pussies.
Yeah, no,
And
I
getting
think that's-
fucked. Honestly, more than anything, we like to get fucked side by side.
You guys like that?
Yeah.
Does your buddy Drew have to find another one of his Skid Row buddies to come into the bedroom?
We've actually, have we ever taken two guys together? Oh yeah, we have taken two guys together, but it wasn't with him. He was in the psych unit at the time and we flew two guys out to Puerto Rico.
Listen,
to fuck us together.
If you guys, you and your cousin, can do a gonzo bit where they're trolling Skid Row for two random bums, and those
my
two
God,
bums
I
fuck
think
up
I'm
side by
gonna
side,
do that.
I will.
I gotta do that.
I will. Myself and Mia, we will sign up for the OnlyFans.
This is
'cause we will-
homeless incest porn core.
Why can't we make a Danny Mullen video, dude? That's got to be a Danny Mullen video.
That sounds unbelievable.
Wait, no, and
can we
anal, too.
collaborate?
Sure, I would love to.
I guarantee a lot of people will
Homeless
sign up for
anal
that
porn.
shit. They will sign up.
crazy. But I think
I'm so down.
But your boyfriend deserves a little, like, I think that King Croc should take a picture of his cock and you should say, hey, honey, I'm about to take this up the ass right now. And he should know that you're about to take King Croc's cock up your ass.
He should
He'd be proud.
He would just be like, cool.
Yeah,
right?
he'd be proud. He'd be proud.
And this guy can't complain a bit. Are you kidding me, Leo?
He gets anal every day. He lives in a nice house. Like his whole job is just fucking ass, which is his passion since he was like 14 years old. It's like a dream life. for
So the
him.
Marine thing was just his day job.
Yeah, that was just a day job for a bit.
Someday, I'm going to fuck girls in the ass.
Yeah.
Professionally.
Professionally.
Yeah, I mean, how can he complain? He lives on a tropical island now. He used to live in a dumpster on Bonnie Bray.
Yeah.
Dude, he's living the life. And then what is this guy's allowance? I mean, where you're in Costa Rica?
Honestly, in Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, you don't need any
He
money.
has no allowance because he's a very minimal person. Like he just doesn't need anything. He wears like 4 shirts only.
Does he
and
ever
he just
go-
wants to fuck ass and play Angry Birds on his phone and
Okay.
like
Angry
hang out.
Birds?
He writes poetry.
Does he ever revert back to his bum ways? Like, do you ever see him picking up shit and fucking?
But he won't. He
got-
doesn't brush his teeth a lot.
Okay, there we go. That's
That's
bum.
one of them.
Yeah.
One of them. Does he ever yell about the Chinese government on street corners?
Yeah. No, since we've been together, he's gone manic 3 times because
Okay.
he goes manic every like once a year, and his mania is to the point of having schizophrenia. And so during those periods, we break up, and he goes and lives out literally on a street corner and like rants about the government, and then ends up in a psych unit.
Called it.
Yeah, and then I bring him back after like 3 months when he's now he's on medication for the first time in his life.
so it's helping.
He's doing better.
Tell him to lock it down. You know, like, yeah, you can go crazy all you want, but see how fun the real world is, as opposed to living in my mansion where your only job is to
Exactly.
put your cock in my ass every night.
Exactly.
Wow.
I like to give him some hope, you know? Like life's been hard enough.
Yeah.
Life's hard enough as a bipolar, like manic person.
I'm telling you, I say you keep this guy in a cage from now on.
Is what causes his did he have some trauma? Like,
It kind of runs
Drugs?
in his family.
Okay.
So he has lots of grandpas that have had schizophrenia and committed suicide, which is a lot of times how it happens. And of course he's like super ADHD, which means he's a genius, but also super unstable.
I'm sure the stint in Iraq probably didn't help too.
Yeah, I mean, actually the worst part about the military is that it turns every man into an alcoholic. So that is mainly what he got. He got alcoholism out of the military.
What about the shelling? Does he talk about the shelling?
No, he did go to Afghanistan, but he did supply and accounting, so he wasn't like, you know.
Pussy.
Yeah, he wasn't in combat.
He was just trying to bang office chicks in the ass.
He was
Yeah.
And we
fucking
decorated
Afghanistan.
him for that.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best job. I knew a
And-
guy who got blown up in an Abrams tank. That guy, had he survived, I would give that guy the green light to be homeless. The dude who was bringing boxes of printer paper in and then getting blown by a private named Shelley. Fuck that guy. That guy's not a hero.
Well, there were a lot of guys in the homeless shelter that were really hot, like veterans, but they had done combat and they were so fucked up that I was like, okay, I can't play around with that.
Danny, you should definitely do a deep dive into this guy's life, though. You should do one of those those Danny Mullen.
I swear to God, I'm gonna make a documentary about his life. It's crazy.
There's way too much to be.
There's so much.
dissected
He like
here.
actually lived life. You know, most people aren't that interesting. He's really gone around the block a couple
Stella,
times.
can my girlfriend and I fly out
Yes.
to where you are, Puerto
Anytime.
Rico?
Anytime.
And I'm telling you, my audience, if we do a video on you and your flea-bitten boyfriend.
Anytime.
So many people will sign up for
I
the
would love if you
OnlyFans.
came to my
So
house.
many, and maybe I'll
You have
bang her
so
in the
many
ass
to
next to it.
convince me.
You have so many little horny boy fans that would love that.
They would
And-
fucking eat up your
Yes.
OnlyFans.
What did you say
I'll bang
there?
her in the ass next to her, and
Yes.
next to Stella and Drew. But
Perfect.
Drew has to be sterilized before I get on the same bed as him.
We swap back and forth.
No.
We get tested every 2 weeks in porn, so you know we're probably more cleaner than you.
Okay, that probably, but I don't want.
You don't want that-
filthy railroad content. Croc anywhere near me.
He doesn't deserve it.
No, he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
How old is he?
He's 35.
Okay.
And I want to say, Stella, you're a great sport about all this.
Thank you.
We've made more bum jokes than we've ever made.
Yeah, you're really mad about this one.
Now,
They all are.
the
Every
only,
man is.
there's only one person that I'm actually mad about.
What?
No, we
Who?
can't bring him up.
What?
He's got a giant penis.
Oh.
And Nico hates him.
Oh my god.
Nico hates him.
Nico really hates
Nico
him.
really hates him. So let's talk a little bit about mine and your anal sex
I
life.
would love to
What,
hear
how
about
you
this.
took my anal virginity
Yeah,
and
I-
I've been in love ever since.
Yeah,
Oh my god, that's literally what happened to me.
except
Maybe
it was
I
in a
think
home.
Anal
That
makes
might
you
be-
fall
home,
in
Stella.
love.
That might be the secret sauce.
It is.
Yeah.
To all you guys out there,
Tell the fans, yeah.
if you're princess up in the tower, if you're the knight in shining armor, it's the way to win her heart is not to slay the dragon, it's to penetrate the asshole.
It's so intimate.
So
Yeah.
was it intimate, baby?
I like never had planned on doing it and then that happened. I guess it was intimate. I don't really remember. I was kind of really drunk.
you were face down
But-
too, so it wasn't. There was no eye contact.
And there was absolutely no lube. Do you use lube?
I went through a phase of using lube, but I didn't use lube for the first year because we were in his car and I knew nothing about anal,
What
so it
the
was just
fuck?
spit.
Hey, let me
Just
Then
sit
I
Raise it up
started
with some
learning
Cheeto
about
dust.
it.
So lube's important now.
No, I mean, that's what everybody says, but then you realize like spit does the same job, honestly.
the mainstream
and
media.
lube
Big
can
lube.
a lot.
Big
Lube
lube's
can-
trying to
big
move
lube
KY,
is
dude.
you don't need all you need is what you naturally have in your body. You can gag up a lot of spit that is basically lube.
Do you like prep yourself a lot for it or do you just like
No,
go
I mean honestly,
free will?
I never prep, especially for him. I never prep, but
Yeah, you can't go.
when it's on camera with a new person, when it's on camera with a new person, or recently I've started doing it because I'm working with girls and we're doing like ass to mouth and stuff, and I just feel like it's nicer to really clean out your butthole.
Yeah.
Because even if it's clean, because like it's rarely messy, even if I don't prepare, but even if it looks clean, like there's still gonna be like E. coli and stuff on it that if you put it in a girl's mouth.
You're off
You
mic,
douche it.
Austin.
It feels really good, honestly, to shoot water up there. And you're supposed to not shoot it like super high up there, but just because you have two sphincters. You have your outer one and your inner one. And so you don't ever like have shit in that little section. You never hold it there. So you just wash out this section and then that's where they fuck.
See, this is where her pre-med comes in handy.
Yeah, no, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Hit it, King.
Oh, yeah?
Does your diet matter when you're doing anal, or you just eat whatever the fuck you want?
I mean, I guess it matters because you don't want to have to like have explosive diarrhea right before you have anal. Right. And also I tell people the only thing I've really noticed is I don't eat seeds like days before, or I just kind of avoid them in general because I have anal so much, because it is truly impossible to clean like seeds out of your butt. I know it sounds so weird, but if you use salad with like a lot of sesame seeds or something, or poppy seeds,
They don't
you're trying to clean it
digest?
out. No, it's literally, there'll just be endless like little pieces of.
That's why there are no gay baseball
This is
players.
info you can't find anywhere else.
David sunflower seeds.
No seeds and a fiber-rich diet.
I feel like Chipotle or like Taco Bell wouldn't be a good move before.
yeah, that's what
Do you know,
everybody
Mia,
says.
That's what I was
Danny's
thinking.
obsessed with Chipotle, but he's one of the only guys that like doesn't shit himself after Chipotle. That's a normal thing. Like me and Nico are always like, fuck, we're rolling the dice with Chipotle. We might,
So
you
he
know?
could be an anal king. Like he could get
Be an anal king.
He's made
anal
for
king.
it.
Wait, I'd have to be a bottom. Dino, that'd be gay, wouldn't it? Oh, that's gay.
I'm scared.
What if a
to-
girl's
Anal
fucking your butt
king.
though? That's
Well,
okay.
That's
Mia-
what he wants.
That's
Oh
not what
my
I
God.
That's what
Why
you
haven't
said. Your
those-
biggest fantasy was to have a
That's
girl
not gay.
pick- Yeah, it's
I
fine.
was
It's just a-
joking when I said it was my biggest
okay,
fantasy.
but
One of your
Fantasy, though.
fantasies.
It's a fantasy.
Yeah.
I would allow it.
Fantasy.
I respect that.
Mia, why haven't you pegged him in the ass
because
yet?
I'm scared he's gonna like it too much, and then that's only gonna be the sex that we have. Like
Oh
I want to
my
have
God.
normal sex.
Like you want to be dominated by him. You don't
Yeah.
want to be
This is-
dominating.
and, like,
This is going to be physical, but it's going to be like a romantic night for us in Paris. And I'd be like, are you ready, baby?
Oh my
See,
God, dude.
Pegging is hard too because it's not like you can feel anything in the dildo. Like when they're fucking you, they feel it in their dick. But when
Yeah.
you're fucking their butt, it's just them feeling stuff, and you're
Yeah.
just there like
You're not gonna enjoy
with
it,
a
is what you're saying.
plastic dildo. Yeah.
And then if you have your back arched and you're like in that position, I just feel like that's just not really attractive to
Yeah.
me.
Like the comments in somebody's Twitter threads.
huh?
Yeah.
We know what we're talking about. Never mind.
Why do you keep bringing this up?
I know. None of the fans know either. It's just it's too gnarly. And
It's too gnarly.
It's Nico. It's Nico that really is just so upset about it. So it's funny.
Anal. We're getting back to this. Mia, she has anal. I'd say we do anal much more than the average couple, but it's still not all the time.
Two anal princesses.
What? How often is that? How often
Like
is
a premature anal princess.
How often do you guys have anal sex?
I don't know. Roughly, what's the average work week? 5 times a week?
Shut the fuck
No,
up.
joking. That's too many.
I don't know. I just feel like when I got off birth control too, it's just like easier because you know.
Not in the butt.
Danny was so pumped, dude. Danny was like, "Fuck yeah, dude!
so hot.
That's at least 3 more anal a week."
Yeah.
Did you say that?
I think he told
Yeah.
us.
I
that,
came in
know.
here. There might have been a high five and a bunch
yeah.
of chest bumping.
Chest
I
bumping,
had to get
Gatorade
warmed
shower.
up to it though. I wasn't like the
Okay.
biggest fan at first because it hurt really bad, but like
You're like
I
somebody
learned- Has
it gotten
digesting a
easier?
Radiohead
Yeah.
album.
Okay, good.
You know, it
yeah,
takes a couple
because at
tries.
first I was like super just like clenched the whole
Yeah,
time, and then it fucking
painful.
hurt.
Like the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
mean, I am also
Blinding pain.
I'm also stacked. You know?
Well, I heard you say actually that having an uncircumcised dick is better for anal because there's less friction with the
Because the
head.
foreskin just like the skin just stays in one spot on your butthole and moves.
Yeah.
Whereas with a normal dick, it's like so much friction.
Can you get like a
Normal dick,
reverse
uncut.
circumcision? Like, can you get like skin put back on your dick
I
for
mean,
that?
maybe we can just pull up on the skin surrounding the head and just do a stretching thing, sort of like those ladies in Africa do.
Oh yeah, just
my
like
God.
stretch and make new foreskin.
Yeah, yeah. It'll look like it'll look like the winter is coming and my penis is huddling into his overcoat.
Yeah,
I'd
maybe
be
you will
down.
need lube with him. But also, I've
And I'm
noticed
and then
it's
Stella,
not that different.
I'm stacked, you know.
He's got a huge cock.
I got a giant
like 4 inches.
on the weekend
4 full
after I've had a Viagra.
inches.
Yeah.
It's perfect for anal though.
It's,
Yeah.
it's 5.5.
That's a good anal size.
Oh, it's perfect.
I still don't believe you though.
It's average.
What would you say it is?
It's like 6.5, right?
It's like the low side of 6.
So you're like Drew's size, which is like the perfect
no.
everyday anal dick.
I don't want anything in common with that. Except that he's rich and lives on an
Same
island.
exact dick size.
But yeah, I have to use like a gallon of coconut oil for it to feel good.
And drink a
So-
gallon of vodka too. She's always
Yeah.
wasted.
Yeah, see,
not.
this is why, like, that's what Drew. Every time he would fuck girls' butts, they would be like drunk off tequila. I have
probably
I don't
fentanyl,
really
too. I'm
drink
sorry
or
to tell you.
anything, so I'm always sober.
I don't think Drew
Has
Drew wasn't out in Santa Monica like, oh, so you work at Facebook? All right, I'm gonna fuck you in the ass.
Only homeless for
like,
like 3 days
hey,
before I met him.
What's up? I'm Drew. Yeah, I'm gonna, that sounds like you want to do anal.
you wanna
Bend
do
over,
anal?
baby.
Dude, he could probably scrounge up a few bucks, dude. He could just offer it $20 for anal.
You want to fuck me in the ass, baby? That'll be $20 or one hit of crack.
And he's like, oh, I got both of those. I got both of those.
That was how Drew got it done pre-Stella.
Fuck Drew, dude, huh? Fuck that guy, dude. Fuck that. He
it'll make
still loses his mind. You still have to go to the streets again? Like, what the fuck?
No, before me,
Fucking
he
Drew,
dated
dude.
an older woman. She was like 20 years older than him, this hot redhead MILF that was super rich because her ex-husband did like sports betting companies online and then was wanted by the government and then put in prison, and she got all the money. And so then she would just travel the world with him for 8 years and like have threesomes and do anal and like
Drew's chick?
yeah, that was his sugar mama
This
for
guy's
8
your
years.
idol.
Fucking Drew. Yeah,
And then he went manic again and drove across the country and became homeless in LA and then met me, and now he's my sugar baby.
He's gonna
Wow.
ditch you
Yeah.
for some chick who works at a Wendy's.
Yeah.
That's what this guy does.
Yeah,
Has
he
he
could do it.
encountered-
I support his journey. You know,
What
I
kind
just
of
want to
drugs
go
is he?
on his
Is
journey.
he doing any drugs?
No, he's sober. He's been sober 3 years.
So he's done a little heroin, the
No,
whole
he's
thing?
actually only ever drank alcohol. He's like tried coke once. He's just like when you're manic, like no drug compares. Mania is all you need.
Doesn't sleep and shit.
Well, when he's manic, yeah, he
Right.
won't sleep for days and days, and he believes he's God and like thinks he can fly and all that stuff.
Damn.
You ever fuck him when he thinks he can fly?
Yeah, and actually that was like
Fly
the
in
first
the
time
pussy.
he ever made me come by eating my pussy out was when like the day before he had tried to jump off our balcony because he thought he could fly. But when he's so manic, it's like the most painful thing ever, but he is like a sex god.
You hear that, kids? It's not about reading
It's
books.
fucking amazing.
Why is it painful?
Go crazy.
When he goes manic, it's just like, because when you're manic, the people you love the most and the people you're closest to become like the devil and like evil. So there's always a point where you can't convince them that they're crazy because they just feel really good. You can't be like, no, sorry, like life actually sucks and you're not a god. So you just have to push them out and let them go live their journey for 3 months and maybe die. Because mania always ends either in jail or dead or in a psych unit. Jesus. Luckily, so far, it's in a psych unit, but he tries to commit suicide every time he goes manic. So it's a terribly painful thing, but also makes him really good in bed.
Wow. You any trauma? Did you
From
have
him?
No, yeah, from him, or did you have growing up, or
No, I had such a amazing childhood and have great parents, and I never have had sexual trauma, thank God. And I think that's why I have this approach to sex. Like I lived in a very sex positive household, and it's always just been something I'm curious about and goofy with, and like part of my playful personality, I
now
guess.
were you promiscuous before?
Yeah, I've always been curious about sex. I lost my virginity at 13 just out of curiosity with one of my like little boyfriends at the time. And then ever since then, I've just always, that's just how I like to get to know people. Like that's when you see someone's most vulnerable moments, right?
At UCLA, were you getting dicked down? Because I went there.
Yeah.
I'm an alum.
Yeah.
Did you ever swing by the Beta Theta Pi house?
No.
Oh,
'Cause
I would have given it to you good in 2012. And I'm fucking
She's also like
stacked,
10
too.
years younger than you.
Damn. So you're how old are you?
I'm 23. Jesus. So I went to NYU for undergrad, and then I just did a little post back in pre-med at UCLA because I decided after college that I wanted to go to med school. So then I just did sciences there, and that's when I was working in the homeless shelter.
So when you see like a King Croc, you're talking to him, but you know that the only real time you're going to get to know him is when he's got his O face on. You know what I mean? That he's busting a nut. That's who he truly is. That's
Everybody, like when they're so vulnerable having sex, you get to see a special side of them, and you get to appreciate them and like show them love, and that's just what I like to do, I guess, when I'm relating to people I like.
Wow.
Well, where did come back to King Croc? Just one thing I'm really curious about. Was Mia any good as a server?
Yeah, she was amazing.
Oh, wow.
My
That's
mom
your
and I left
question?
there because my mom was there with me at lunch, and we were like, "Oh my God, she's so good at her job."
Of course, you guys came at like the busiest time too. It was just like we were like slammed.
You were
and I
so
didn't-
sweet. You were so sweet.
And Stella, did she tell you that she told me about you literally the day or two before you
Yeah,
came in?
that's what she said. And she
Yeah.
also said that she talked to a customer
Yeah.
like the day before because they had been like, "Oh, I saw Anal Princess running around this area."
Yeah.
That was the head of DreamWorks.
And I was like, "Oh
having that
shit,
conversation.
people see me."
But it was like literally like the day before I saw you. I was like, you should try to get Stella on your podcast, and you didn't know who
That
she
is
was.
so crazy.
Yeah, and then I just ran into you
It's
the
weird how
next
things
day.
happen.
And Stella,
Super weird.
She's just sourcing all the talent for you.
I know.
Yeah, we're gonna put her on the payroll. Stella, I also I do have an affiliation with the No Jumper Network, and I have to ask: are you interested in doing Plug Talk?
They've asked me before, and maybe someday. But I really like making my own porn.
Sure.
And I like really homemade, like not high production value porn.
Sure. Yeah.
But yeah, I've been interested before in taking Adam's stick.
Ooh, you thought about it.
Why
huh?
I
specifically?
thought about it.
Are you
Oh, but
attractive?
I've fucked Lena before.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Really?
we
That's cute.
filmed together. She was like my first MILF.
Oh.
Yeah. So we did a little pool scene where we like met at a hotel pool and then fucked each other.
Did you eat her ass?
Put butt plugs, put butt plugs in each other's butts, ate each other's asses, made each other come.
Nice.
Yeah.
Was that a
She
good
had to like
seller?
vet me first, and then she was like, "Okay, you can fuck my husband."
Did you have to vet your significant other?
No, it
What
was
if-
just her and I.
What if the four of you are out for a candlelight dinner?
Yeah.
Adam 22, Lena, Stella, and Drew.
No, Drew's not going to be there. But fuck Drew.
Leo's pissed off. All right, King Croc.
Yeah, man.
What Stella would King Croc have to do to lock down a scene with you?
I don't know. I mean, I just fuck anybody that I feel like I have a connection with. So it really just depends, you know.
What
if we get
is it
along.
going to be
Yeah,
on?
we can-
And like,
Get
show
along.
me to film it. You
Yeah.
gotta have a good size. You gotta not be scared on camera.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Oh,
really,
he's
you'll-
really good on camera.
Also, like, you'll be filming it yourself. Like how I do scenes is you'll just hold the camera and film your dick going at me. So
Oh, that's even
yeah,
better.
so you gotta be able to
honestly.
hold a camera.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
Can you hold a phone with one hand,
Bring
King
a
Croc?
friend.
But you're not
For
going to do
sure.
it recreationally. It'll be filmed if you do it.
No, it totally depends. Totally depends.
Are you feeling any connection with King Croc right now?
I could. I mean, I'm sitting pretty far from him. And
Yeah, I
haven't
know.
spoken
Do
to him
you
in a
do
while.
you guys
But
want to
he
switch
likes
spots?
anal
Yeah.
and he's really sweet. So, you know,
Yeah.
afterwards I will.
Well, how about this right now, Stella?
I'll talk to him about
Why
it.
don't you and Mia swap seats and we just do a little date?
Let's do a little date. Think of this. Think of this as a park bench, and you're overlooking. You're overlooking a nice lake. Maybe there's some duck. You're feeding some ducks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll just. You know.
So when was the
Pigeon.
first time you tried anal?
Wait, no, we got to switch seats.
Okay,
if
sorry.
you guys don't
I'm
mind.
being
Yeah,
a
yeah.
cock block.
Yeah, you are.
Watch out for
Come
you,
on.
man.
Get the chaperone out of there.
Okay.
And no,
Croc, move
Should I
over.
You want to go center? Yeah,
I'm
totally
like,
swap.
Oh, I get to go in the middle?
Yeah. King Croc.
With the special mic.
Now be smooth now.
I don't have my tequila, so it's a little harder.
Did you
Oh, yeah,
wear
this
your
is better. This is
deodorant
so much
today? If you
easier.
wore
I
your
can, like-
deodorant today, you
Dude,
fucked up.
I'm smelling good.
That's
No,
bad.
you're
Those
actually
are like bums.
you're so cute.
Thank
you
you.
really are so cute.
Thank you.
And we both have the gap in our teeth.
Oh, word.
Gap teeth is like a thing for me.
You guys want
Like everybody that has a gap in their teeth, I'm friends with.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's
Do
a
you-
big connection.
It
Have
is.
you? Would you say that maybe kissing King Croc right now would be a? Would you guys kiss? I don't know why.
Are you
I
getting
just got
horny
I
for
got
this
so
right
awkward. I think I am.
do you want to maybe take it? Are you a cuck?
No,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Big time.
I mean, no.
Cucking is super hot.
Yeah?
So yeah, and most cucks like it's
You
always
know-
white guys and their white girlfriends, and they want to see a black guy fuck their girlfriend.
Oh my gosh.
So I
Don't
see
get the ideas,
I see
King.
why he's getting hard over there.
I'm not.
Honestly.
No, I mean, look, as alluring as it may seem to have a big black cock involved in the
I'm so sorry
bedroom.
your friends fetishize you.
Dude,
like
all
honestly.
the time. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
All BBC over here. They just want to see you fuck so bad.
I've seen him get jerked off.
Have you?
Yeah, I filmed it.
Yeah.
Did you hook him up with the girl or he found her?
I hooked him up.
It might have been on this
Kazumi.
podcast.
What a good friend.
You know
Kazumi?
Kazumi?
Yeah.
He gave him a hand job.
Kazumi?
Yeah.
Oh my
Austin,
god.
you should write
I love Kazumi.
She's super
awesome.
nice.
Yeah.
Big friend of the channel, rather.
He's got a scene in the books, you know. He's
You do? So that was
One,
a scene.
That was my first one.
And it was a hand job?
Yeah, it was a hand job.
It wasn't even a blow job.
Nah.
I didn't even know people did hand job scenes.
I know. It's like, oh, whatever.
Damn. Yeah, you deserve more.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, I love your hair, by the way.
Thank you.
Quack.
They're like handles.
It's pretty hot.
Go fetch, Skipper. We're pretending it's a park.
Okay, so we're on a date right
Yeah,
now.
they're
park
really,
noises.
they want us to go on a date,
Park
but then they
noises.
want to just bother us the whole time.
That is
Yeah.
not
We should get
true.
out of here.
You don't have a
should get out
microphone,
of
Austin.
here.
What are you doing?
I'm just saying.
You don't have a microphone.
Oh my gosh.
Do you- do
I'm
you not
gonna
have a
I'm gonna
microphone?
ask Kazumi to send me that
why?
Okay.
scene.
Where's your microphone? Is it
So
on
you
couch?
can nut from a hand job.
Okay.
No, I didn't nut.
See, that's the thing. Like, why do a hand job scene?
That's what I was saying.
Who nuts from a hand job?
Dude,
you got to
what I
jerk
was
off
saying.
yourself.
You're kind of gay for not going straight to anal.
With Kazumi?
Yeah.
I mean, I would have been down.
She would have
to
been
be honest.
down, no?
She probably would have been down. She said you made her nervous, dude.
Oh, I'm the
Yeah,
cock
because she-
block?
Yeah,
I'm the
the-
guy who brought her to the studio, asshole.
Yeah, but you made her just
said-
do a hand job.
I didn't make her do anything. He won a contest. And how
won a
did I
contest.
make her nervous? I was the guy who was
You
supposed
won
to
a
film
hand
it.
job contest.
He did. He did.
He did. Can we, you know what? He should have to do a monologue right now to win Stella's heart. Austin, can we get some romantic music? King Croc, can you please exit the studio?
All right, I'll be right back.
What are you gonna do? Go think of a monologue?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna brainstorm and do
Oh
one.
my god!
I'm gonna get it nice.
so
for you.
excited. Thank you. I love a poet.
I think,
You love an
I think,
artiste.
I think,
I do love an artist.
I think Tunde might come back right now.
It's true though. I mean,
What about Tunde?
But see, I've been in the I was in theater right after I got out of college, and there were guys that would get a lot of girls that were broke that were artists though. But you like a true artist,
Brooks.
Brooks.
Brooks
we
is
know
the
a guy.
quintessential guy.
True artists are
He's broke and yeah,
ultimately like the most seductive people. They just
absolutely.
are.
So, Stella,
They don't give a fuck.
do you not care at all how much money a man makes?
No, not at all.
Because for you now can take care of yourself.
Yeah, I'd rather take care of myself first of all, and I've always been able to because I'm gonna do it anyway. But also, just the only guys I've dated a lot of rich guys, but the only guys I've ever really been deeply in love with have been broke, and that might be also because like broke guys just fuck the best.
But
They have
maybe-
nothing else to offer,
They also got a little-
so
they have
the
more
sex
time.
gotta be bomb.
Maybe they also have more time, right, to kind of focus on you. That's one thing that a
yeah,
guy.
like the fact he didn't have a job, he was just there for me all the
All
time.
day, yeah.
which I love.
You're kind of maybe you just have that alpha. Maybe you're an alpha.
I think I
chick.
do. And that's why it's really hard for me to find somebody who maybe is more submissive in the day to day. Like I just get to go where I want and fuck who I want and decide the schedule. But then in the bedroom, he's like immensely dominant. So
Right.
that's why it works for me.
You're like one of those. You're like a businessman that likes to maybe go and like the guy that Kazumi was talking about.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, just get pegged in the ass.
We
every now
love
and
the
then.
opposite when we're in bed, you know?
It's true.
Yeah.
Dino, I'm not even going to ask him anything. I was just going to make a cheap gay joke. With that said, let's cue the music. Let's bring in our contestant number 1. I don't know if his name is Tunde or if this is King Croc, but he's going to say something into the microphone. Are we still at a party?
Croc, I want romance.
My name's King Croc.
Oh, okay.
And I wanted to get something off my chest.
Ooh.
Your beauty is like an anal sunshine.
Thank you.
On my bare heart. And I hope we do not part because you make me hard.
That was good.
Boom!
Poetry, baby.
That was beautiful.
Oh.
Oh my God. That was really beautiful.
really
You guys aren't listening to the music. It's really
and I really liked the heart.
Yeah.
And then I got it.
And Stella, she was just speaking about how she loves broke men. King Croc is scary and
Nearly homeless, right?
Yes.
Like you
Nah,
say.
not nearly. homeless.
like could live in your car, but are trying to.
Yes, King Croc, play it up. He just spent some time in LA County Jail.
Come on,
he
yes,
hasn't
that's
wiped in a
true.
week.
Yeah.
I was sleeping on floors, you know what I'm saying? Me and my niggas, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy.
He was sleeping on the floor with them.
yeah.
Tell her,
I was working out.
Dive into, the last how your next meal would come, when you were living.
So normally, you know what I'm saying, if I hit Popeyes by 9 p.m., I find a couple drumsticks. You know, they throw it to the trash and they miss.
Yeah.
So I just go over there, scoop it up. I'm really with that homeless shit.
Yeah,
You know
so
what I'm saying?
you're efficient and you're creative.
Exactly.
And you felt the struggle.
Tell her about that
Exactly.
one time when you were really
I'm
hungry
optimized.
and you chased a mallard around the park with a spear.
Oh, you're a hunter.
Oh, yeah. That's what my tribe is known for in
he
Nigeria.
loves mallards,
He loves to eat mallards.
He loves mallards.
Yeah.
Delicacy.
We hunt
Ducks
those
and stew.
motherfuckers.
They're
There's
tasty
mallards.
with capers and lemon sauce. Mallard is phenomenal. So
You know, I don't need performative brokenness. I'm happy with just simple, boring
real brokenness?
Yeah.
All right, you know, I'm like,
Which is
I'm
every man in LA, honestly.
sure.
Like, let's be real.
there's a lot
sure.
of broke guys in LA.
So I'll be honest, my net worth, negative 10.5 thousand.
Oh, it's got up $100
It
bucks
went up,
since last
it went
time.
up, dude.
Or
What
down,
was
it went
that
down.
10,000 spent on?
Well, you know, when COVID hit, that was big. I was sort of a prepper back then. And I was
paper, $10,000 in toilet paper.
I was prepping a lot. You know what I'm saying? N99 masks and whatnot. But really, I had an investment strategy for these credit card companies that I was running, and I was trying to float a lot of stuff. You know what
This
I mean?
sounds like a scam.
Yeah.
I'm from Nigeria.
sounds like you got scammed or did a scam.
Well, things didn't end up good, and
I
I
like
got
how an
burned.
investment strategy
Got it.
is just
All right.
spending
But-
more and more money on credit
so
cards.
I've got a
this is
plan.
helping for a pity fuck. This is helping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, and I'm
Like
just
I
being
feel
honest
bad.
right now.
Yeah, I feel bad
what
for you.
What position?
for that.
I love your eyes. What color eyes do you have?
Green.
Green.
Yeah, I
Wow.
can't help but
Yeah.
notice, Leo, that Stella is absolutely locked in on King Croc right now.
She is. Now I'm just wondering.
I'm on a date with him.
What kind of
You're polite.
When are you guys going to discuss anal sex? I mean, it's got to come up. At
So
some
when was the
point.
first time that you had anal?
First time I had anal, damn, must have been 17. And
Wow, that's young. It's pretty boss.
well, I lost my virginity the same year actually. So I was kind of a late bloomer, but also
Why'd
an
you go in
early
the butt?
adopter.
Did she tell you to do it or did you?
It was a he,
initiate?
and he took K.
I just
She was
honestly-
like, my boyfriend won't know if you go in my butt.
no.
She was Mormon.
It was well, actually she did have a boyfriend.
Poophole
actually, but-
loophole.
I wanted to try it. I wanted to try it. My friends thought it would be cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just
So we
fucking
have
did it.
something in common now. Curiosity about the butthole.
Yeah.
Unlike all these other vanilla fucks.
Hey, me and Mia,
You know, these
we're excluded. We've done it.
How young were you when you first did anal?
Ooh, it was pretty late. I was definitely
See,
in college.
you're not the same.
I was in
You're Not the
college,
same
yeah.
as us.
he's not like this.
We get it.
we get it.
Have you not done anal, Leo?
No, yeah, me and the ex would have anal sex like once a month or twice.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
You still have anal sex?
I still have anal sex with her from time to time. Also, yeah. Before that, there wasn't a lot, to be honest. And then, but yeah, it's phenomenal. It's very
phenomenal.
fun. I'm glad I kind of started later though, because now I can enjoy it. You know, I'm not going to get bored of it for a long time.
Was that a fear of yours?
Well, I don't know.
Do you fear blowing out your girlfriend's ass?
Blowing out
fear
his
hurting.
cock. He doesn't feel anything in his dick anymore.
I have a bit of fear when having anal that I'm gonna hurt the girl. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's definitely after. Like once I have the post nut clarity, I'm like, are you okay? You know, like fuck.
Yeah.
This,
During, you're just like,
during I'm like
it hurts.
during I'm just I'm a werewolf. But then afterward I have a little bit of post nut clarity. I'm like, oh damn, are you okay? Is everything? Do you need anything?
She's like, you didn't
Yeah.
have to hit me.
why did you punch me in the back of the
That's
head?
actually when I do anal, guys will like spank my ass really hard or something, and I'm like, okay, the pain from the anal is enough.
Yeah.
Like I can't take more than that.
Yeah, no, I like
I've
the
gotten
Stop
better
doing
at
that.
it
it.
should be out of respect for you. It should be like I need to come as fast as I can in this girl's ass, right? Like that should be.
Yeah, I mean,
the
I like
approach.
a long
Gentlemanly
anal
way.
session because it's like healing therapy for me. So if it's too fast, it's like
Yeah.
fuck, I didn't get the euphoria out of it that I
Right.
wanted.
So there's the right.
But you can't be in her ass for 45 minutes pounding away like I'm gonna nut soon, I promise.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, bro.
it was pretty much.
Yeah.
You're blowing my shit out.
For me,
okay?
it was.
Beer.
I
And then,
wasn't.
and then he comes back the next day like, oh, let's do anal again. It's like, you just made me so sore.
Yeah.
Whereas if you fuck the butt for 5-10 minutes max,
Mm-hmm.
you can do it every day. You can do it every hour. It's all good.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I've ever lasted more than 2 minutes doing it.
Right?
So.
It's too, it just pulls. Like it literally milks the
Yeah,
dick.
and I'm uncircumcised too, so that
You
helps.
are? Oh my God.
Oh wow. Stella just got real excited.
I love foreskin.
That was the
Love
second
foreskin.
girl who's given Leo those eyes in 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
A couple other OnlyFans girls wanted a piece of Leo last week. I intervened though. I said, not so fast. Actually, I don't know. I didn't kick one. I don't know why I indicated that. King Croc, what do you think about Stella? And obviously, you'd have to consent to this. King Croc, do you have a picture of your penis? Maybe you could show her what you're working with.
Nah, I don't.
What?
He does that on purpose, so he has to show it.
Why?
I just
You
don't
can
keep
show
that
it.
on my phone.
We can go back there. You can show it to me.
There we go.
I'd rather show it to you in full form.
Yeah, like hard.
Well, go. I mean,
Stella, don't enable him. Let's see
I
what's
mean,
up.
we already got a hand job by Kazumi. He's gonna be fine.
Okay, well, King Croc, you want to go to the bathroom and see
How
what you
many
can do?
hands? Like
I mean, just
Probably
get hard by
more than
myself.
Get hard by yourself and then
Can't
just
do it, dude.
that's
yell
all. I
at,
need to know.
then when you're hard, yell "The robin flies at dawn." And
gotta
me
yell
and
that.
Danny,
You gotta yell that.
and we'll
Come in
send
and
her,
take a pic.
and she'll come in and
I can't do. I need assistance, man. I'm
King
not-
Croc-
No, I believe you. Don't let them peer pressure you to show your cock. I believe you. It's
Oh,
good.
this is what we do on this show.
This is what little
unfortunately.
dick men do.
And they, dude, they've seen my dick so many times. It's like, you know what it is.
Little dick
I
men.
could probably Google it at this point.
King Croc, please
I'll ask Kazumi
take
for
your
the
phone
video.
into the bathroom. Take whatever. Who's your porn star of choice? Roxy Red?
I don't know what that is.
Who's your guys' go-to? Actually, I'm so curious about that.
I stopped watching porn.
Or do you
actually.
just have a go-to section like
I
redheads
used to
or
like
Ukrainian girls?
old school. I don't know if you know this girl, but anal. If we're talking anal, do you know Naomi Russell?
No, but
She
I'm
was
gonna
just
look her up.
the anal goat of the 2000s. You know, when I was
Boss.
really watching porn. But this, she was like a really hot, like Israeli with a really nice ass, and she loved anal.
I'm gonna look her up. Oh my god, that's hot.
Sure, that's
Old school.
kosher. King Croc, go into the bathroom and get your dick hard or you're
He's so
fired.
sure about this. He's literally like,
I can't get it hard by myself. Not even
Stella,
kidding.
would you look at it soft? Just let's just for some.
What's the point of that, dude?
Yeah, well, I think
Well, it's humorous, King
It is
Croc,
humorous.
and also
he's secretly just like so horny for this.
I know.
I am.
Just on like cuck 1000.
Yeah.
stop it. He's not a cock.
Crazy,
I'll
dude.
defend him.
He's cucking right now.
It's
He
just-
would not let another man have sex with his girl or any girl that he's
I think
affiliated with.
Stella is just uncomfortable because my net worth is higher than 0.
It's true.
That's true. It does,
gotta put me
it does
down.
make me a little icked out. Yeah. No, it's
Danny boy, you would never be a cuck, right? You can't. You have to go on the record and say that.
how could you say that though? It's the most manly thing ever to be a cuck.
Really, let another dude bang your chick?
That is the
Yeah.
most, man.
I mean, in a way, you could say
Because
if you
why,
just
if you know your
manly it
girl
out.
is like addicted to your cock, then you know that she could fuck anybody else and it'll only make her want you more. That's the thing about it. Is like it's the ultimate form of like bond and dominance.
That makes sense.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure my girlfriend's addicted to my cock. That might be a
You're-
strong way
See,
of putting
he's
it.
not confident in his cock yet.
No.
When you are someday, though, when you are someday,
when I am. I don't know what that's going to take to be more confident.
What's more important,
New
though, the
haircut?
man or the cock? At the end of the day,
The man is like
They have to think
cock.
about
They
this.
have
This
to work
sucks.
together. Is the thing.
Well, Stella's
the
not
man
a
makes
size
the
queen.
cock.
she's not a size queen.
Yeah,
right?
so she's
the man makes the cock.
Yeah,
Or-
the man makes the cock for sure. Like it's how he works it.
okay. Well, Stella, this has been fucking excellent. I
Yeah.
say we
This has been
now.
so fun.
I say we now just move on because how long have we been rolling, Austin? An hour. Stella, if you want to hang out, now we're just going to
Cool.
shoot the shit. Maybe some non-anal related topics.
Good plan.
And yeah.
And I'll just go look at his dick.
I mean, that's
Sure.
what we wanted, but King Croc for some reason didn't pull.
Well, I wasn't prepared.
I'm
Dude,
gonna go
I
text
thought we were gonna.
Kazumi right now, and I'll just get the hand job video. Okay.
Yeah, you could do that. I
That's
mean,
all I have to do.
Me and Kazumi, we were planning on doing something again because the environment the first time wasn't the best.
Yeah.
Oh, you were planning on
Don't
doing
look
something. huh?
sideways at
He's
me.
like
and
there on the
complain.
camera, just
That
like,
was-
"Hey
was
man, keep
poor
it
content.
hard."
King Croc's
I was the
making-
camera guy.
He's making it seem like you're like the anti-poon.
I
dude.
am
I'm
like
not
King Croc.
saying that.
He's not.
Relax. I love you, Dan.
He guides your cock all the time.
True.
He
That's
doesn't
true.
block it.
He guides it
King
into
Croc guides-
holes,
Yes, that's what we're trying to do here.
into hands.
Yeah.
Ever since you met me, King Croc, I have been the rocket that has brought up your pussy getting to the
Have you gotten more
stratosphere.
pussy since you met him?
Of course.
What do you think? I mean, before we the way we found him, I mean, for God's sakes,
I mean, he was living under a bridge.
Come on.
it wasn't good. Let's just say that. Let's just say that.
He was
had
eating
given a lot of
squirrel brains out of a teacup.
yeah, and he had given a
Respect.
lot of his money to this horrible dating coach who was teaching him very, very bad techniques.
Oh, those are the worst.
Yeah.
Just like be mean to women and shit.
I know,
Exactly.
it's gross.
He would basically go up to women and say, "Can I meet you real quick?" and bring up like how he wanted a blowjob within the first
Yeah.
one
He's
and a half
like, I've been
minutes.
stalking you for a month. I know that
Exactly.
I want a blowjob from you.
And
So-
we're going to
That's
move
good
along
game.
now. We're going to bring up a controversial topic. First, Austin, do you mind just giving me a tiny bit of juice into my headphones? Sorry, people. I've been having ear issues lately, and everything sounds super loud to me. So I just got to find a little bit more. Leo, do you mind talking?
Gypsies.
There we go. Perfect. So, King Croc,
Yo.
and this might kill your chances with Stella here. Actually, I don't know where you stand politically, but King Croc is very based.
Oh, that's
Super
hot.
bass.
Love
You like that?
based.
You
Love
like the Marine?
based. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love a based man.
Fuck yeah. You know what based means, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Hey, she's an internet chick. She fucking knows.
Yeah, no,
so,
I got it.
So King Croc is, and that throws a lot of people off that he's a conservative black man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I wanted to show him this clip. Everybody knows that the NFL has been at the forefront of championing the race stuff, the BLM, the affirmative action, and a bunch of white reporters were at this press conference with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers head coach Todd Bowles, and they were just asking him a bunch of race-baity questions. We're going to let it roll. Todd Bowles wasn't having it.
You and Mike Tomlin are two of the few black head coaches in the league. I wonder what your relationship is like with them and your thoughts on Steve Wilkes joining that fold.
I have a very good relationship with Tomlin. We don't look at what color we are when we coach against each other. We just know each other. I have a lot of very good white friends that coach in this league as well, and I don't think it's a big deal as far as us being coaching against each other. I think it's normal. Wilkes got an opportunity to do a good job. Hopefully he does it. And we coach ball. We don't look at color.
But you also understand that representation.
Keep letting it play. This is the awful question. Wait, back up this question. This one's the worst,
And we
dude.
coach ball. We don't
Some
look
white
at
chick.
color.
But you also understand that representation matters too, right? And that when young aspiring coaches or even football players, they see you guys, they see someone that looks like them, maybe grew up like them, that has to mean something.
When you say
you doing,
see you
Austin?
guys and look like them and grow up like them means that we're oddballs to begin with. And I think the minute you guys stop making a big deal about it, everybody else will as well.
You and Mike Tomlin are two
Absolutely.
of the
Based,
God
huh?
Straight
damn.
bass.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
king.
that's true.
Based, huh, King
Yeah,
Croc?
that's the reality, bro. But they can't stop bringing it up because cheddar, ching, bing, bing.
All right,
You know
go
what I
down
mean? They make
a
lot
little bit
money
of the
from that shit.
conspiracy. Explain that. Where's the money being made?
Where's the money being made on race baiting? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Diversity and inclusion. Mm-hmm. How many billions is that entire industry worth? I've got family that literally works in top media companies on diversity and inclusion. And there's a lot of money in that shit. No cap. You know what I'm saying? So these grants, these programs, these initiatives, behind the scenes, there's a lot of money being moved around. For example, take one of these speakers the lady who wrote the book on anti-racism.
There are so many of them.
Anti-racist, some
Dude,
title
Barnes
like
and
that.
Noble has shelves dedicated to anti-racism that all sell 5 copies, but Barnes and Noble has to stock them.
But guess what? They sold 5 copies, right? That author is going, slanging their speeches, their trainings for $30,000 a visit, 40,000, 50,000, 10,000.
Because Apple will
It's
pay
a
for
big
her to come
industry.
speak
Exactly.
just so they look good.
Right, because these corporations, they have a budget for diversity and inclusion and for these types of programs every year. And so somebody's got to get that money.
Now,
You know what
is
I mean?
it a like? Well, there's still like the racist Southern dad. There's still
Of course, racism still
Latinos are
exists,
really racist. Of me and Danny have seen
as,
recently.
as that's come out. The
Yeah, it
City
came
Hall
out.
incident.
Yeah. How do you combat that? I mean, what do? You just try to let it go, forget it?
I mean, I'm not a pussy, so I'm not going to be crying about some irrelevant shit. Like,
Right.
if somebody's racist in their own thing and it's not affecting me,
Yeah.
I don't care that much. Like, I feel like black people and people of different colors and lifestyles in general, they need to not be soft. You know what I mean? They need to build kind of a thicker skin.
I think
You know what I mean?
it seems with the amount of black dudes banging
And stop
white
looking
chicks.
for handouts.
With the amount of black dudes banging white chicks, I think
Comes back to
racism
anal eventually.
racism it might be gone in a couple generations. You know what I mean?
It seems to me,
hopefully.
dude, like every race is racist. And I've been talking about this with Adam on Sledge Lords. I think right now you could make an argument that white people are the least racist race because we've been so beat down by the media. Whereas, do you think a 55-year-old Latino man who works at an auto body shop, do you think his thoughts and his chit-chat with his coworkers is PC? And if you don't believe me, just look at the tapes from what these people said, the Latino people at City Hall.
I think it's Nuri Martinez. I don't know. What's
Oh,
her name?
yeah.
That was
Unbelievable.
Yo, that chick is crazy.
She's very, really, legitimately racist.
LA City Council member.
Let's look this bitch up, dude. The
yeah,
tapes.
and for
You
people,
gotta go audio tapes or something.
yeah, and I don't
We're on
know.
Resigned
Reddit.
4 days
Audio.
ago.
There you go.
It's so bad.
She got
Stella,
exposed.
did you not see this?
No.
So
Oh my gosh.
these people, they were all, they were in charge, as far as I know, of districting Los Angeles and like deciding which neighborhoods fall into which school district and all this
Yeah.
stuff. Very high ranking. Latinas and Latinos.
Yeah.
So everybody assumes progressive, looking out for the working class people. Well, a secret tape and the circumstances surrounding it are a little bit mysterious.
Yeah, they are.
People don't know who taped it, why they released it.
Yeah.
But basically, these people were saying, like, fuck this guy. For example, the district attorney of Los Angeles, fuck him, quote, he's with the blacks. He's not with us. This lady accused somebody she works with's son, who's black, it's a black son, of looking like a, quote, little monkey.
Yeah, dude.
It was
Yep.
unfucking believable.
And she also
that
said-
word in Spanish is like a slur. It's almost like an N-bomb. Also, it's
Damn.
like it's like only used by very like lower class kind of shit. It's nuts that she said that. To me.
Yeah, and they just, I
Yeah.
feel like people just, the eye of Sauron, the PC eye that looks over America, it's so turned towards white people, and we've been withering beneath its gaze for the last, 5 years or so, that everybody else is like, Sauron's looking that way. I'm going to go on a Spanish language tangent about that guy's son.
that was wild,
Dude, but I'd say it goes even further than race because guess what we haven't seen presented in any of these articles? The fact that she's a Democrat.
Yeah, she's a Democrat.
Supposedly the least racist people. And dude, she said she wanted to give the kid a beat down.
She did say
She said,
she
I want
wanted
to
to
give,
give
I want to
She
give
did-
that
yeah,
monkey
she
a
said,
beat
let
down.
me bring it. Yeah, she said, let me
Is he
bring him
10?
around.
Is he like 10
Dude,
years
no,
old?
he's 3 or 4.
It's shocking.
What?
He's
No,
gonna
maybe
beat
you
up-
shouldn't
beat up a kid.
Yeah, dude. She wanted to
I don't know.
spank him, like beat, like set him straight.
Dude.
Because he's
Beat
I think he's an
down.
adopted black kid. So
Yeah, she's
I mean,
like, oh, they're bringing him around like a purse. He's not
Right.
white.
right.
And then King Croc,
What?
I know you've seen, I'm not saying anything about,
resigned.
obviously when we're talking about racism, I'm not saying all Latinos, all white people, all black people are racist, but I'm saying it exists outside of guys who look like me. I was going to include you in this, but you're Latinx.
I'm Latinx, baby.
King Croc, I mean, how much security camera footage have you seen of a black dude Spartan kicking an Asian woman onto the train tracks.
I've seen a lot of that in New York.
And in
Personally,
San Francisco.
LA, I've never encountered that as much, you know.
San Francisco, it's happening a lot. But all I'm saying is everybody is a racist. If you're openly racist, and because everybody has thoughts that are not good, like, black people walk through the intersection slow sometimes.
They do.
If that thought flashes into your head, you shouldn't be crucified. Now, if you hate somebody sincerely without ever having spoken to them, you just hate them on sight because of their skin color, obviously you're a piece of shit, and the world is going to take care of you.
That's what happened to her.
The world is going to take care of you. But I think just with the media and all this fucking affirmative action shit, just let people be generally good people and the best person gets the job, and don't assume everybody is a hate monger.
Right. Is it okay if I do my Japanese voice from time to time?
I, as a white man, do grant you permission to do the Japanese voice.
No.
Mia, you're Asian. Tell Leo it's okay.
You have the pass, even though I'm not Japanese.
She's
I can't-
Chinese.
Yeah, I only have the Chinese pass. So
So you got to change it.
yeah.
Okay.
He's Chinese.
Mia, do you ever see blatant racism at your restaurant?
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Your head chef.
Oh, for sure.
Her Japanese head chef. There we go again. Her Japanese head chef. We've already talked
does
about the
he
instances
say?
of Latinos, black people kicking Asian people. This man is Asian and he hates all other Asian people.
Really? He hates all other Asians?
That aren't Japanese.
That's
or the
pretty
Korean.
common, honestly. Like,
What does he say about the
traditionally, isn't it?
Chinese?
Talking to your mic, baby.
Yeah, they just have like beef for centuries, so
yeah.
they just hate each other innately. But yeah, he's pretty racist and like openly homophobic. So
Really?
yeah.
That's so wrong.
But
Not-
he's
Cultural
just, he's
thing.
just like so traditional. Like he's just straight from Tokyo. Like he just doesn't know the American culture, you know.
Does he slice the tuna thinner for the gays?
No, but
Hopefully.
someone asked him for a rainbow roll and he was like, "No, I'm not gay."
No, that's hilarious.
That's a great joke.
I am not a
Right in
gay.
West Hollywood.
Yeah, I
too.
know, right?
Right in West Hollywood.
That
And
is
they
a
got
great
hella
joke.
mad.
That is
I
a
am
great
not
joke.
a gay.
You think I'm mad?
They got mad. Yeah.
I love that, dude. What a legend.
Yeah, do you want to be the guy? You want to do the
What, did you
Japanese
read
voice?
it?
Yeah,
Back to the table?
excuse me.
Don't do it, 'cause
The dog,
you-
the
No, he said in
Sharpei.
English.
Excuse me, we're doing a thingy. It's gonna be really, really funny. Excuse me, sir. The dog, the Sharpei. It's a service dog.
Okay.
You know, I just wanted to. I am fiending for a snack. Do you have a rainbow roll here?
No, we do not have a rainbow roll. That is gay.
Oh my God! You should be shut down. You need to
Get out
check
of
your
here.
privilege.
Get out of here. You like anal sex. That is not good. Get out of here.
Well, now there we go. Now that we did that mature, very
sorry.
highbrow role
Yeah.
play.
It was for us.
But I did. There was a group of Russian people that came in actually the other day, and they were just saying a bunch of racist remarks in Russian.
Wow.
And one of my coworkers, she's Armenian, but she speaks some Russian.
A lot of
and so
Armenians
she
do.
just like heard everything. Like they're like, these Arabs don't know how to run a restaurant because they thought she was an Arab or whatever.
Wow.
And then the Asian server forgot something, and then they're like, "How do these white people deal with these Asians?" Just like openly.
We don't have a
in
choice.
Russian.
The Asians are running this country now, and that's a good thing. I'm not
Dude,
saying
they're
I'm not saying they control the media.
efficient
Yeah,
and
Asians.
fast.
Asians are number one, dude. They make the most money in this country.
Smart.
Best grades. Good for the Asians. I like the Asians. But I think in conclusion, we can just say that if you are an asshole and you have a bunch of hate built up in yourself all the time, it's only going to hurt you. You being racist. Unless you're going around lynching people, in which case, obviously, you should be put to death. But you being racist against people, I don't think it's going to have any measurable effect generally on their lives, but it's going to make you age quicker, make people like you less. And I think you're probably more likely to drop dead of a heart attack in your 50s if you're going around tense with racism every day of your life. Right, King Croc?
Absolutely.
Todd Bowles knows.
Key Croc, you ever been racist in your own life? Be honest.
He really hates people from Lebanon.
No. No. Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, like you told me you would cross the street if there were two big black guys. You know, it was 3 a.m. and there's two big black guys in the
Oh, well,
woods.
yeah, that's just safety. I mean,
Hey, that is
Racism.
it's racism.
you know, it's like you make sure threat awareness. You know what I mean? And sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But all in all, I agree with your message. Don't be racist, guys.
Yeah. And I guess maybe that's there has been some good that's come out of people just hating white people lately, because it has made me realize, all right, like the message is getting through to me now. Because when you're 16 years old and you're playing around, it's not that I used to be racist.
You guys had a good run, though, you know?
White people?
Yeah, white men.
Oh,
yeah.
we're coming back, dude.
You guys had a good
we're coming
run.
back, baby. But it's good to be reminded that, like, hey, these jokes that you make that used to be totally fine, sometimes they do hurt people, and sometimes you are just going for shock value and it's not funny. So there's good to come from it too. But I think we're ready to go back to society as it was.
So an
want the
occasional
90s back.
racist joke is fine.
Where are you going to eat
Seems like,
tomorrow?
though,
McDonald's?
It does
I'm
seem
gonna
like
eat
what you're saying about
no.
all the people that get the contracts and everything to do the diversity and inclusion speeches at universities, like they're not speaking to the actually racist people. Like actually racist people aren't becoming less racist because of some college talk about diversity.
Yeah.
I think
Boom,
the
right
anal
on
sex
target, right on
is a
target.
better way to make people less racist than talks at a university.
Yeah, and like BBC cuck videos.
Yeah, that's what the white man
like
needs.
because that's what the racist white men are watching.
Yeah.
and they're
Yeah.
gonna start loving black men from that.
It's true.
Exactly.
That is the number one porn in the South. It's actually true.
I gotta do my
you
part,
and
bro.
I could do our part
For real.
for racism
King,
against racism.
Stella,
Oh, for reasons.
Against racism.
You guys into role play? I mean, for the video, if you were dressed as maybe a member of the South, right? Maybe you were forced to fight in the Civil War, right? I mean, fucking
No,
Denzel.
he would be fighting for the
Denzel-
North.
He'd be fighting for the North. No, but like Denzel, didn't he fight for the? I'm pretty
North.
sure Denzel did a movie.
he fought for the North.
He was in the North. He was on the
It's gonna be
North.
so bad.
Yes.
Let's not.
So,
So you're on the North. You're on the North. You're already free. I wanted you to be shackled.
and Stella,
to be
I just
honest.
want you to come in like, my
Right.
name's Stella. I'm from the plantation just over yonder. My father's grown cotton for 3 generations with his father and his father. And then King Croc, remember Bumbus?
Oh, you
No.
got to be bummed.
We can't do this.
Can we do?
Yeah, I think people want cuck porn. I don't think they want like slave role play.
Really?
Yeah, let's-
I don't know.
Yeah.
Remember King Croc?
That is
Bumbus was
not
your invention,
hot.
though.
Bumbus was your
Not
invention.
hot.
I
You
barely
came up with his
remember it.
name.
Yeah, dude, I barely.
That was
remember.
unbelievable.
That was fun though.
But Stella, it seems like you would actually consider having anal sex with Croc.
Yeah.
Would you?
After everything I've seen, also I'm like way more into him.
Really?
He's very intellectual and he's very,
He's
very
so
deep.
smart and he's so sweet.
He's-
like really nice.
Oh, wow.
He's a kind-hearted gentleman.
King
a
Croc,
smarty,
would,
too.
would you bang her in the ass?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
He's got a big dick, Stella.
I can tell.
He's got a really big
Everybody's
dick.
talking about it. He has a quiet confidence about it.
Would you
he's
go
got
to
big
his house to
confidence.
bang him, or seems like a car isn't something you're opposed
Anywhere you want. Anywhere you want.
to? King Croc, what are you going to do with this power? And fuck you, you better never say anything negative about me ever.
Ever.
Because all we've gotten you is titties and now an ass.
Yeah.
I'm the first ass.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm so honored.
He has it. I mean, I don't know. if
Not
we should
his
be
first
honest.
ass, but the
What's
first
the last
ass.
time you had a little? What's the last time you had intercourse, King Croc?
You know, it's been a little while. Been taking things slow. with the girl.
She likes
Good
the
for you.
truth. She's a. I think she would like. She wouldn't mind hearing about it. She might even
I do
entice
like
her
the
more.
truth. What, about how long it's been
Yeah, it's
since
been a
he
little
fucked?
while.
Well, when you have a big cock, you can't be hurting girls everywhere.
I know,
you
dude.
gotta
I don't
find
wanna go
girls that can
around-
take it first.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so it's hard, you know.
Rock hard.
Rock hard.
All the time.
It's been an eventful
Really
pod. I
horny.
mean,
Hey, I'm sorry, guys, to interrupt, but Austin, can you play this audio? I haven't heard the racist tape, so I am curious.
This flow, and then there's these.
Martinez.
Oh, it's in English. I thought it was going to be in Spanish.
It's like black and
got
brown
both.
on this flow, and then there's this white guy with this little black kid who's misbehaved. The kid is bouncing off the effing walls on the floor, practically tipping it over. There's nothing you can do to control him. Parece changuito.
Translation: little monkey.
They're raising him like a little white kid, which I was like, this kid needs a beat down. Like, let me take him around the corner and then I'll bring him back.
Bonin tweeted that Martinez attacked our son with horrific racist slurs and talked about her desire to physically harm him. It's vile, abhorrent, and utterly disgraceful. There were protests
That
at
wasn't
her
even the
house.
whole
Today
audio,
she
dude. I heard a
resigned
different
as
audio.
council president
Yeah, they were talking shit about indigenous
Wait,
people
how is
too.
this being recorded?
Somebody recorded it secretly. It's
Secretly.
mysterious who was.
That's like the worst thing you could ever say to ever be recorded. Like
pretty
that's
bad.
pretty bad.
That's not good.
Imagine
About a
what she said
kid?
before that hasn't been recorded too.
I know.
Yeah.
That's the problem. And then she's in a position where she's she's someone that's going to help people. Like this person should not have this job, and hopefully never again. You know, if there is a real cancellation. I think the only way to really be canceled is to be truly racist, I think.
Yeah. I mean, usually I'm against any kind of cancellation because who is anybody to determine what makes somebody really racist? Like, and especially for comedians, if you tell a joke, there are plenty of people on the left who would say that makes you really racist if the target of the joke is whatever, or if the subject of the joke is race. But I mean, this, I agree with you, Leo, that this is pretty cut and dried racism that's hard to see any other way.
Yeah.
Well, and there's a lot of people out there like her, but unfortunately, she chose the career of politics where
Yeah.
it's like you have to just play whatever role is going to make you electable. So she
Exactly.
fucked up with the career path there.
She could,
Yeah.
Can't say shit like that about children.
No.
If you want people to like you.
And she's a Democrat, for God's sake.
she's, the only.
She chose the wrong party.
Yeah, she
For
chose
real,
the wrong
and the
I
wrong
mean,
career
I think
path.
The
Nazi
Republican
party
on
might
that
suit her
draft
better.
might go, who knows?
Well, King Croc, she's resigned, so she's out of there. And a beautiful white girl wants your penis up her asshole. So stuff's looking up.
Look, guys, I mean,
I
you
feel
got to
good.
believe in,
great,
guys, dream big, because there's guys that I feel like we're always making dreams come true here on the Leo and Danny show. But,
Dude.
King Croc, right?
It's so crazy. So many people would DM me, "You're so lucky. I would lose my mind." It's like,
Yeah, how'd you like sucking on Real Sky Bree's titties last week, dude?
Her titties are so good.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
sucked them.
great.
So are you just like the sex attachment to this podcast?
Third sex, Mike.
Just like every podcast, you get to suck on a titty or get a hand job or get anal.
I don't know.
They know.
It's going to be hard to top this. It's going to be, Stella, it's going to be hard to top this one.
This
because
is such a cuck podcast. It's literally white
Well,
guys
it is.
setting up a black guy
I'm Latino.
with hot chicks.
he's
Yo hablo
Latinx.
español.
He's Latinx, first of all.
he is Latinx.
But you're making a
Latinx.
good point,
Cuck
Stella.
is like one of the biggest genres though in porn. So you guys knew, even if it's subconsciously, that this shit sells.
You're right. I mean,
Yeah.
she's got a point. There is
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
Freudian going on here
there's
where we're
something.
trying to
There
get a
really
black
is.
dude to hook
There
up with
is.
white chicks while we watch from armchairs.
Like there was a hand job and then the titty sucking.
yeah.
But you got the best seat in the house, really, for that. Like,
Yeah.
It's not a bad group. It's not a bad gig,
Yeah.
dude.
yeah, because they're the gay cucks and you're the
Oh, yeah.
Wait, that's actually Dino.
you're the alpha.
So I'm trying to think what else we can get into here. We can talk a little bit about Mormons because Leo and I just came
Oh,
back from
yeah.
Salt Lake
Oh,
City.
yeah, let's hear about that.
And speaking of people you are allowed to make fun of, fucking open season on Mormons. Nobody cares about them.
No.
But the first thing we noticed, first of all, great shoot we had. Me, Nico, Leo were having a ball, having a great time. I mean,
Provo, Utah.
the flight home on our layover in Vegas, we were still just dying laughing, fucking around the whole trip.
Yeah.
And on my personal Patreon, we're going to have some of the behind the scenes shit. We were fucking around at the airport.
Nico is
But-
stellar.
But Leo and I noticed almost right away on the BYU campus and nearly all the businesses we visited in Provo, Utah, which is like the Mormon capital, people were slower than usual. And there seemed to be a high incidence of birth defects.
When Danny pointed it out first that it seemed like a lot of people were inbred, and then I couldn't stop seeing it, and it's a little terrifying. The hills have eyes type shit. I mean, it's wrong to say, but yeah, you should try to mix up your genetic pool because if you don't, you basically the town.
Hear that, cousin fucker?
Yeah, well, it's probably because they don't watch porn, so they can't just watch their, the stepdad fucking the stepdaughter. They have to just actually fuck the daughter.
I think they're not. I think they look like they would watch porn. I think that's the
No,
one
they don't.
vice.
They don't allow porn.
I know they don't allow
Oh,
it.
they lie about
I
it.
think they
They
lie
just
about
watch
that. I
it,
think
yeah.
that's the one thing that they cave at. That's the easiest thing to do because I didn't see a lot of interaction with females. Like there was a couple of people that looked like they were going to get married and stuff like that, but most of the time it was like angsty, kind of strange people. Like Danny said this one thing that I remember thinking like, yeah, dude, one of these guys do look like they might just like go nuts and fight because we were doing like this outrageous stuff. And although they were like supposedly very, very religious and very, very subdued in a way, but it's just
that's I think sort of like what you're thinking. I think, Stella, that when you try to make people too moral, humans will be humans, and there has to be an outlet. So I told Leo, like, hey man, when we're doing these crazy bits, when we're holding these signs that are offensive to Mormonism at the football tailgate, keep your head on a swivel. Because this guy who hasn't touched his dick in 19 years and who has never had a drink,
Yeah, he's gonna blow.
he'll snap.
Yeah.
And he will just attack
Yeah.
because he needs an outlet.
Yeah.
And yeah, the Mormons on the whole, they fell into two camps, maybe three camps. There were the very all-American, good-looking, well-bred, handsome, like beautiful boys, beautiful girls. There's that. Then there's the middle of the road, which is what you would imagine when you think Mormon in Utah. They're wearing the long, modest dresses that were probably fashionable in 1894. They have frizzy, uncared for hair. They're socially awkward. All they care about is the Book of Mormon and getting good grades. Then there were the people who looked like their dad might have fucked his sister.
Yeah. I mean, look, let's call it what it is. There was a guy that had like his shoulder attachment was like up here. So it went from his knee. Sorry, it went from his ear straight to his fucking shoulder, dude. It was just right here. Yeah. And he couldn't really turn his neck.
He had no neck.
It was like Igor. There was the Igor guy from Frankenstein. It was like Frankenstein's assistant Igor. If you've seen that movie, but
So you're saying there's a lot of disability in the community.
I wouldn't call it disability. That I don't know. That guy might have been supremely
Defective
strong.
body parts.
Yeah. And there was a lot of this. We would notice people with lopsided eyes, ears. There were a couple people walking around campus who were basically literally drooling on themselves.
It would, yeah. I mean,
remember that one guy we kept seeing? We saw him at the baseball game. We saw him on campus.
Yeah. I shook his hand, and then I was trying to find hand sanitizer for a while, if I'm being honest. But
and then also I've told the story a couple times to Leo and Nico afterwards. I went to Walmart. And you think service is bad in LA. This is me and I talk about this all the time, how bad service has been since the pandemic because nobody gives a fuck about their jobs. They get unemployment money. It's just we fetishize the employee now. And Biden just tells you, like, they're taking advantage of you. You need free health care. We're going to forgive your school loans and abortions on demand. And people are just lazy now. But there, it was especially bad. I mean, I went up to a lady. I was like, excuse me, should we use self-checkout or is this register open? And this was the response.
Dude,
how long was that lady silent after I asked her a question?
I'm not gonna lie. This is exactly. It was about 30 seconds. So if you count to 30, and me and Danny looked at each other like 3 times.
We just started laughing. We were just like, is this real,
dude? Guys, I'm sorry. We're not trying to be assholes and make fun of like people with disabilities. It was just there was a large amount of people that seemed a little off. Yeah. in Provo, Utah.
Yeah, and we think it's...
And you think it went deeper than just like lacking education as a child.
Well, so to research this, I read Under the Banner of Heaven, which is John Krakauer's piece of journalism. It's a book on the Mormon religion and the dark side of the Mormon religion. And that's one of the problems with Mormonism. There's actually, so in around 1900, fundamentalist Mormons broke off from the main church because the U.S. government wouldn't let them practice polygamy. Joseph Smith had a fuck ton of wives. All the other man guys all had multiple wives. The government said, we're going to come in and shut your shit down if you don't do something about this right now. And the church realized that at the end of the day, they want to make money and they want to be a big time religion. The church basically sold out and shunned the fundamentalist sect. Well, they all moved to places like Mexico and Canada, where today there are illegal there. I'm not sure if it's illegal in Mexico. I don't know what their policies are, but they have secret polygamous communities where not only are guys taking multiple wives, they routinely, and it has been documented, and I'm not conjecturing here, guys fucking their underage daughters, women who are having sex with relatives so close to them that when they give birth, they're giving birth to wads of dead placenta. What? Because there's just no life that can be created from two direct siblings making love. That happens in the fundamentalist communities, and it absolutely must be the case that at least some of that exists in Provo and in Salt Lake City too, because Under the Banner of Heaven tells many a tale of fundamentalists that still live in the Salt Lake City Valley. I mean, how couldn't there be?
There's a great documentary on Netflix called Keep Sweet, Pray and Obey. It's about the FLDS, the Fundamentalist Latter-day Saints, Mormons, and how they kick out all of the men in their little communities because they want to just have more women for the old, gross. We're talking 84-year-olds are marrying 19-year-olds, and that'll be their 45th wife.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's a pyramid scheme.
What the FLDS guys are doing.
And missions.
They're getting a lot of pussy, though, Danny. We can't shame him for that.
We can't. I mean, you love Derek Jeter. You love these guys.
All the greats.
They're up there with Wilt Chamberlain, probably.
Yeah.
Joseph Smith probably was.
You got to give to him.
Or as Manny would say, Joseph Smee.
Joseph Smee.
Manny was there. It was great.
It was great.
These guys, though, there's even, I believe in the Banner of Heaven, it said that the reason missions caught on so much and why there's such a thing is because elders in the church, the real elders, the old guys, they want the young boys to be leaving the community in droves so that the men have access to the young, hot chicks.
Right. So, it's okay.
So it's all a pussy scheme.
It's all a pussy scheme at the end of the day.
Sort of like the Catholic Church was all a young boy's asshole scheme.
Most religion revolves around sex.
Yeah.
right?
Are you religious at all?
No. I
should
wasn't
start your
raised
own.
religious or anything.
Agnostic?
Yeah, like I don't know what the fuck.
I think
the point is.
your man should be a little religious because I think God intervened.
He gets
He thinks he's God.
super
Yeah,
religious
yeah.
when he's manic.
Yeah, he thinks he is God.
Yeah.
That's his
God
worst.
Well, of
speaks
course
to
he
him
would.
through the Lil Wayne lyrics.
Of course he would.
I swear to God.
Dude, of course he probably thinks he's God. He's been telling other bums, he's like, I'm going to make a living fucking ass. He's drinking?
Now they all worship him.
Pass the moonshine, you piece of shit, and
He
shut your
might
mouth.
be God. I don't know.
So
It's working out pretty good for him.
You could be Mary. You ever thought about having his baby?
Yeah.
You want to have children?
Anal
I want to
baby.
have children, but I don't think he doesn't really want to have children. I don't think we'd have children because he doesn't want to pass on his bipolar and
That's
schizophrenia
smart.
to a kid.
That's
yeah.
smart.
Yeah.
Like Forrest Gump. Like,
Yeah. He's just made for fucking the butthole, not for procreating.
At least he knows his slot
Yeah.
I know, in life, yeah.
and in body.
In body,
His
yeah.
slot, yeah.
He's got
a
His
slot,
literal
man.
physical slot.
He knows his lane, and his is browner in hue than
the
versus
dirty,
pink.
the dirty one.
Yes. And let's see, we're still rolling here a little bit. Anybody have any? We talked about our trip. Nico was, of course, running around with his little wee out.
Nico was. I mean, Mia hasn't said too much on this pod, but you guys are living together, you and Danny. How's that been? You're living with this guy that a lot of these guys, they look up to him. All these fans of his. He gets recognized in the street. But I guess like
Right.
you have that little bit of fame from your time in videos too. But what's that like?
Mia's got her own podcast now.
Yeah.
too.
Also,
Guilt
this is
free.
the time to plug your pod.
Austin's
I would
producing
come on
it.
your
We'll link it
pod.
down below.
We should.
I would love to.
Oh my god, we have to like talk everything about anal.
Yeah,
without
two
the
anal
men.
princesses.
Without the men.
Yeah.
Without them ruining
Well,
the vibe.
She called us white cocks.
But the white cup.
That's so fucked.
He's a Latinx cuck.
I'm a Latinx
Continue,
cuck.
man.
What is it like? Like,
Yeah, what's it
you
like
want-
living with him? With Danny Mullen.
He takes really long shits.
Really? Well,
She's
we've
just
talked about
trying
it.
to embarrass
He has to sleep with a shirt over his eyes, and then he rubs lotion on his feet. Like,
Wait, do I really take long shits?
Huh?
Do I really take long
yeah,
shits?
you,
Longer
you
than
take
most
like
men.
a book, a laptop, your headphones.
Well,
You're in
sometimes
there for like an
I'll get a
hour.
little work done,
I just
Danny,
don't
I
get why
agree
guys
with-
take such long shits.
Well, we have the second coming. What do you call it? The second, you shit.
I don't
on
call it
log.
anything, you
No,
fucker.
it's because
Call it
you
the
have a
second-
prostate. So
that
it
what it
feels
is?
good.
I
it
do
feels
not
like
get
gay
off taking a
sex when
shit.
they're shitting.
That's
So they
true.
just
Does
do
not
it for
feel like
hours.
gay. You
So
pop a
Dino, you're
boner?
gay, dude. If you've taken a shit this month, you're gay.
Just because it feels so good. So they just sit there all day long. Just
Leo,
pleasuring
you're
their
confused.
butthole.
I just wanted on the record that I did not come up to Leo one day after a podcast. Like, hey, dude, you ever jerked off while you were taking a shit?
That's not what I'm
Feels like a
saying.
second coming.
Have you guys ever had that?
I didn't mean
No.
second coming. You said that you sit on the toilet and you shit the first log, and then if you really want to have a good shit, you wait till the second log, right?
Oh, the aftershock.
The aftershock.
I might have mentioned the aftershock.
I'm sorry I called it the second.
Yeah,
coming.
that made
I
it sound way
confused
sexual
everyone.
and religious.
Confused everyone. It's
we
the
have to shit till
aftershock.
we nut.
I have been telling Danny I want to give him a blumpkin. And
Really?
he won't
I
just
let
did
me.
that.
You won't do that. You won't
For,
do
like,
that. You'll
the
give him a
first time
blowjob while
ever?
he's taking a shit.
Yeah, for
Would you
First
give me a
time ever.
blumpkin?
Yeah.
Danny, you have to do that, and then you have to report on it.
What's
on this
the
pod.
literal difference? Men already smell, so you're just doing it.
Yeah, literally.
And they're just sitting in a
smell?
chair.
Then I don't have to put my finger up your ass because you already have something in there.
Wait a
Yeah.
second. So you put a finger up his ass every time you give him a blowjob?
No,
Yeah.
no, you didn't
Now we're
do it
getting all the
on Sunday when you
details.
blew me. You did not put a finger
You
up.
didn't do it
No,
last
you didn't.
time.
From what I recall.
Were you hammered at 9 a.m.?
No.
Do you keep one of the nails short for Danny's asshole?
I don't
yeah,
have
that's
long
both.
nails anyway.
That's how you know they play with the butthole.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
That would hurt if I had some big ass claws, or maybe like I don't know.
Yeah.
So what else? I sleep with a T-shirt over my face. I piss in a bottle.
How's his sex
Dude,
drive? You
Danny
guys-
has the smallest bladder known
Okay,
to
let's
me.
be careful.
I was wondering
Yeah, I
what
was
you were going to say.
we've all talked to him about that. I pee a good amount myself. I don't have a phenomenal bladder, but Danny has. I don't know. He should see a doctor at some point, right?
I feel like it might be a medical condition, and I'm not joking.
Like he has a chronic UTI
yeah, maybe.
because he
about
fucks
chronic
ass so
UTI.
much.
Yeah,
Probably.
maybe.
I went to the doctor and they told me I had big cockitis.
I like it, dude. I'll laugh at that one,
That
dude.
was so shitty.
Dick jokes and fucking.
I got a staph infection from you, so that's pretty cool.
You guys were battling. That happens when
Yeah,
you do jujitsu.
We're as a couple battling a staph infection. I picked up off the mat.
But it's okay. You guys went to get the antibiotics, and now I saw it heal up on Danny, so I'm sure
Yeah.
you're healed up.
We're seeing.
I mean, it's better than getting an STD from you, I guess.
Has
It's
your
like
mother ever called you, be honest, and said and expressed some concern about Danny? in
My
general?
mom?
Yeah.
No.
Really? Never? Not once? Like, honey, maybe,
My mom
this
loves
guy,
him.
he's super handsome and rich.
he's tall
and he's so
stuff.
talented. Yeah,
My
fuck
mom
no.
can kind of just put up with everything though, because my
Okay.
dad's just a dumbass too. So.
Yeah, that was one of and Leo brings up a legitimate point. I would feel pretty insecure if I was dating some quote unquote well-bred girl.
Excuse me.
Let me clarify what I mean. I put it in quotes so you couldn't get offended. There were girls that I knew at UCLA who lived. Their family house was about 5 minutes from campus, and it was in Bel Air, and it would sell for $20 million. And their parents had medical empires or were in the oil business, and those girls. The people they dated had to be the exact same religion,
right?
Preferably come from the same exact town their grandparents came from. There was a vetting process. And if Danny Mullen from YouTube, tried to go to a family dinner, I would have been like fucking Drew showing up at Stella's Thanksgiving.
So basically, he
Fuck
can only
Drew.
date girls with shitty dads, so he doesn't have pressure on him.
No,
to be a good man.
And I'm not a piece of shit.
That's what he just said.
But obviously, but there's a difference between, there's a large
No,
gap.
it's valid. It's truth.
But there's a huge gap between being the kind of person I just described, basically like a Russian oligarch. There were a couple girls who, like, their parents were Jewish Russian royalty. There's a large gap between that and saying that me as parents are pieces of shit.
Yeah.
I just needed a girl who, your parents are pretty mellow. They're pretty open-minded. And they weren't going to be like, I really don't think you should be dating this comedian guy who runs around on the internet. That was a legitimate concern, right?
I mean, my parents just think it's cool that you can make a living or a career off something that you love. So I don't think they really.
They're sweet.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, only certain parents allow like girls to bring home crazy
Yeah.
boys.
I mean, in like the Jewish thing, I'm pretty sure the parents of like Jewish people like want them to date a Jewish person and marry a Jewish person.
It's beyond that. I mean, there's a level outside of just being Jewish where if your parents have a certain degree of blue blood and family lineage, they don't want that being corrupted by, like, in banking, for instance, in East Coast banking families, who you marry is incredibly scrutinized by the family.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I got lowered to your standard.
No.
Hey,
it's a perspective
What I'm
thing.
saying is I'm a piece of shit. That's actually what's being said here, is that I'm the fuck up, and therefore I needed to find somebody whose parents were more
also
accepting.
a fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get you.
Is
I hear your parents are chill as fuck.
Yes.
Do you ever now I know you were on the level of cool girl. Danny tells us that you're cool with most of his antics online, but is there anything ever that you wanted to just slap him for doing?
Many times. Yeah. Are you kidding?
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
She's human.
Like
That's what
what?
we're saying.
Well, more so in the beginning when you were like making out with that stripper and then like
yeah.
Can't stop
What
making out with
else?
strippers.
that was a long time ago though. That was like 2019, 2020.
He hasn't kissed a girl in a long time in a video, so.
Yeah.
Or outside of a video.
Yeah,
Sorry,
outside of the video.
outside of the video,
In the
you
video.
know. Nah. Danny.
But yeah, I don't really. I mean, nothing really bugs me unless you just tell me about it. It's fine.
Does Danny
You know?
ever get Danny doesn't seem like a jealous guy to me, and it's always weird, but does he ever get a little jealous?
No, I don't. think
Yeah, he's
so.
not a jealous dude at all. It's wild.
Because he's a cuck.
He's not.
Just gonna call him
I'm
cuck
gonna
by
defend
Got
that.
it.
He's
Yeah.
not.
Natural cuck abilities.
Yeah. No, and Mia's not too jealous or protective either. We're pretty, if she comes home and tells me she got fucked in the ass by another guy, I accept that.
You'd be mad because I wouldn't bring him home to fuck you in the
Yeah.
ass.
Oh my god,
Girlfriend, where's my dick?
Oh no.
Where's mine? I kid, King. I can see you being uncomfortable over there.
What do you guys talk about on your pod
All
with
kinds of things.
Sophia, correct?
Sophia, yes.
Oh, can I say this? Me, Mia, and Sophia, we were out for Mia's birthday dinner, and I love going out with you and your friends because it's like a McDonald's ad, dude. It's so diverse.
Nice.
There were 2 black girls, a gay guy, a Chinese girl, and me.
What?
It's fucking awesome.
That's awesome. You should show them some clips from this pod, dude.
Dude, most of them would probably like it. Like Sophia's based.
That's awesome.
And I feel like I could have showed up to that dinner in clan robes and nobody would have been able to say shit to me.
Okay. It's a video idea. It's a video idea.
Yeah, I've endured some trauma from you though. I found out how big my dad's dick is because of you.
Oh,
Yep.
shit.
And
That's traumatic.
That's just
And my
something
brother.
that he would do.
What'd you just come clean
Nothing.
about? Oh, okay.
Oh my
How?
god.
How big? Because
No, not how big. But
big. Huge. Too big for your ass.
well, because I remember seeing my dad's dick when I was like 9.
Like in the
have the same
shower or
memory,
something
too.
by accident.
And it looked huge.
Yeah,
I was
he
like,
was.
oh my God.
He came home drunk.
He
one
came
No,
night.
my
out of the
mom
truck.
literally tells the story that I walked in the bathroom. My dad was showering, and I was like, "Mom, it's so big." And my dad was just like grinning. I was like, "Yeah." It is.
Yeah, that's right. Come over here and get some. Mia,
Yeah.
I asked Mia's mom because Mia's mom she could be one of Mia's friends. She's just
Yeah.
older. And King Croc wants to bang her, right, King Croc?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you can't cheat on Stella now.
No, I don't.
Mia's mom, though, she was on speakerphone once, and I don't even remember why I was curious, but I was like, hey, ask her how big your dad's cock is.
Oh my god.
And Mia asks, and your mom was just like, why do you want to know that? And then after a long pause, she was just like, it's big. But, I mean, can we talk about the wild situation?
Oh my God. Okay.
Well,
Mia, you sure?
I don't know. If we talk about it, can we cut it? If I change my mind?
there's no point. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
We shouldn't talk about it.
Is so my the girls that I've dated while I've been doing stuff with Danny, they seemed to think that I'm always doing bits in person. Does Danny ever embarrass you in public?
No, I feel like I embarrass you more than you embarrass me, honestly.
How so?
Because you'll be like, no, don't say that. Or like, don't talk to them. Or like,
When you're wasted?
no.
Yes. When you're wasted, the only time that happens.
Okay, but maybe just, I don't know, when you're in public, you're just very, very, very normal. Like, you don't do anything crazy.
Unless
I
I'm
feel
with
like.
these guys.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, Mia, you have a lot of talent for the game because when you did get drunk in Vegas, I mean, that was some phenomenal work that
Yeah.
has since gone viral on numerous.
has.
Yeah. Now, that's how Danny started. I mean, when he first started doing stuff, first of all, he was older than you, and he needed alcohol at the beginning to really let loose. Kind of like King Croc drinks a lot now to just loosen up. But I'm saying there could be a career in this game. There's not one girl that does any Danny Mullen-esque kind of videos on the internet, and I do believe it would blow up.
It would, okay. It
would blow up.
Yeah.
Mia's already been canceled like 3 times by association. So I think she might that idea might be dead before it ever got started.
I get it. It's tough to be canceled in the real world when you have a job, you know, because then it's like, is my job at risk? That's what happened to me.
Yeah. Well, I was going to UCSB when that whole thing happened, and then my school, like people were like contacting my school trying to get me expelled.
That
and
didn't get any
stuff.
traction though. The UCSB didn't do anything.
They
right?
emailed me
Really?
and like asked to meet with me, but I never like responded. And then I just graduated that semester.
Smart.
That's
so-
amazing.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Don't fucking
job.
respond. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you ignore the
Deny.
Deny. Just don't respond to the cancellation. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just the news cycle. It will keep.
You know, Stella's gone to those sex parties that like Sky and
Oh, the high-end
talking
sex
about.
parties?
Were you a performer?
No, I actually went to all of them before I got into porn, and it's part of the reason I got into porn.
Oh wow.
So you saw A-listers at houses in Bel Air having sex with chicks.
Yeah.
Did you have sex with any A-listers? Do you know have to tell us who they are?
No, I mostly go there to watch, or I bring somebody that I already fuck or want to fuck, and then fuck there next to people. That's what most people do. Most people there are watchers, or they bring someone they want to fuck.
So you could bring, theoretically, Mia to go watch people fuck.
Exactly. Yeah.
You could
What
bring-
about you, Danny?
I kind of want to go see this. with
See,
my
like
own eyes.
I would go and I'd bring a
Kinda.
guy I want to fuck,
really
and then
wanna go.
you two would come, and then we'd all
How would we get the invite, though?
because I'm a member, so then I give you guys the reference.
Would
and
Danny
you
have to
become
pay
members.
$10,000 though?
No, because you can get like a couple's ticket. That's not that much. I mean, it depends on the party. There's some that you have to pay literally $100K a year,
Damn.
Oh,
$200K a year. But then there's another one that it's like $2,000 for a couple's ticket, so it's accessible.
damn.
Yeah.
And they're just beautiful people fucking all over the place.
Yeah, just tons of horny people. It's like you show up and then there's porn performances and
What I
whether-
always
it's themed.
I have a question about those sex parties. What I always like kind of worry, like not worry, but this crosses my mind. Like, there's never just one yeast infection. You know what I mean? Like one really smelly vagina in the mix. That never happens.
Well, everyone thinks they're like big sweaty orgies, but really it's like these massive homes where it starts with porn performances, and then as the night goes on,
Big
people
cocks?
filter. Yeah,
Everyone
people
has big
filter
cocks?
into the bedrooms. Not everybody, no, but there's a lot of big cocks there.
I don't like that.
And everyone
Yeah,
filters
fucked up.
into the bedrooms and watches people fucking on the bed, asks couples if they can fuck next to them on the bed, or just like, but it's not usually everybody fucking everybody because it's kind of a sex community. So they're very consent focused and like STD focused. So they really only want
the
to fuck
STD
people
is
that
that
they
makes me
know.
feel good. Yeah, I got you. That makes me
Yeah.
feel better. There should be some STD like kind of
Yeah, there's not, it's not like a
concerns.
massive fucking orgy because I know
Yeah.
there's places like that in LA that the homeless guys at the shelter I worked at used to go to.
Oh, that's
and it
not
was
good.
just like basically a free for all to
Yeah.
fuck people.
Dirty
And
Mike and the boys.
I've never gone to something like that. Yeah,
Raccoon gave birth.
because then it's not so fun, right?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny. You think your man's was ever in like a bum orgy at some point?
Probably.
God,
He's had way
Fuck
crazier
this-
sex than I have. All the guys I
fuck
like
is
have had
this
way
guy?
crazier sex than I have.
You're a trip, man.
Well, yeah,
you.
Stella and Mia, I want to thank both of you guys for coming. Mia, great find.
Yes, I
Yes,
know.
Mia, thank you.
I know. I was so excited to meet you and have you come on. I was like, I'm so
It was
excited.
kind of meant to be. It was so crazy
I
that we
know.
met. It was super weird.
Yeah. We're going to go to a sex party together.
Yeah, we are.
Are
There's
you
one
guys
coming up,
into each other
actually.
right now? You guys seem a little into each other right there. There's a connection there.
Don't make
No,
out with
I
her.
really like her.
Don't make out with her. Why?
Because she ate that
They're
guy's
too
ass.
I agree. I agree. That's why I wanted her to make out with King Croc, because I was going to bring that up right after. She stopped me. She
Like, how does it taste?
she read me like a fucking book, dude. She was like, nah, dude.
She's like getting
I
a
feel like
chub.
if I had like to pick a girl to do a threesome with, it'd be Stella for sure.
You know, so many girls come up to me, literally always when I'm with my mom, and they're like, my ex-boyfriend and I would always talk about how you're the only girl we want to have a
Yeah.
threesome with.
You're
Sometimes
just
when
the
I
type. You're like a girl's girl.
I love a
I
threesome.
just want to make a quick point. 4 years ago, around the time we started this pod, Danny told a little story about a woman named the Warthog.
Sounds like a legend.
She was obese.
Yeah.
She had terrible tattoos and a lot of acne all over her body, and she sexually assaulted Danny. But look how far he's come, guys. All right?
Good for
Look at
you.
those
You're a
two girls on the
survivor.
couch.
I am a survivor.
Yeah.
You
I'm
are
a survivor.
Yes.
Yes. We always,
Yes.
Leo and I always try to. We want to find labels that marginalize us because
Yeah.
we feel we're tired of being straight white
Oh,
guys.
you're a survivor now.
So he's Latinx and I'm a survivor, and yeah,
Dude,
it's great.
we're
I'm a
good.
survivor.
You need
Wait,
to
so
pull that
you're
out
part
if
of
you-
me
Yeah.
too?
Oh yeah,
Me- oh,
he
I
was.
You
I did.
participated?
heavily in the movement.
Our first
Yeah.
episode of this podcast in May 2019, I Me Too'd the Warthog.
Good for you.
Thank you. She raped me, dude.
That was
Fuck
like
yeah.
a half of
Yeah.
me too, though, because you
Fuck
invited
the
her
abusers.
to your place.
Oh, so you're victim blaming now, huh? Is
Yeah.
that a hobby of yours?
Blaming, dude.
Fucked up.
Sorry.
It's been a wild pod,
Consent
man.
needs to be checked in on every single moment of the
Even if I
interaction.
said yes and made it happen and brought her over,
Dude, how
I
many?
still didn't consent.
See, what happened was I kept telling her I didn't want to have sex, and then literally she was blowing me, and I kept saying I don't want to go any further, and then literally when I was checking a text or something, she hopped on my cock and started riding me.
Yeah.
Damn.
So that's fucking rape.
She was just really horny for that cock.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
think so.
It was
That's
just magic dick.
She had a great night.
that's why I'm for the legalization of wild boar hunting. Okay, and so people, we once again want to thank Stella for coming on. She was a tremendous guest, a tremendous sport too.
Thank you.
And if you want to see something that might be happening between her and a smelly bum named Drew, just go to her
Or us.
Instagram or
Yeah.
oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Well, go to Stella's Instagram and just look into things there,
Or my Twitter.
or her Twitter.
You'll find me. Just Google my name, really. You'll find it. I get deleted on platforms like every 2 months. So
But she's
It
too
changes all the
talented.
time.
You can't stop that asshole.
Yeah.
And then Mia, your podcast?
Yes, my podcast is guilt free. Look it up on YouTube or Spotify or Apple Podcasts. And my Instagram is Mia Gibbs. Yes.
And check out Leo and Friends, the Patreon pod. We're gonna have some special guests this week. It's been great hanging out with Dino too. So
Yeah, he's one of those special
Said
guests.
no one ever.
said no one ever. Dude. Dino's
right.
really mean to Mia too, so it's all good.
Yeah, fuck Dino.
Later, guys.
Peace.